Alright, okay. Hello, hi, I'm streaming. Teehee. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. That took longer than I wanted to, because first of all, I was, waiting for my mother to be done doing something outside my door, which is not in any kind of shade to her. It's just kind of like, she was doing a thing, I wanted to wait, and then I did not realize she had stopped doing that thing. So then I was like, oh, well then I can stream now then. I should have been doing it like sooner, but you know, I didn't realize. And then I had to put a light, or I had to put a battery and like an LED light that I use when I'm streaming. But now we're here. Hello. We're continuing Ace Attorney Investigations. I barely remember what happened last time. So I had to, you know, go back and watch that, which probably was part of the reason I took longer to stream. But, yeah, so we're going to talk to Simeon Saint after we found out he worked for the circus. I don't even know if he's a clown, but I named the stream Clown Found in Circus because I could not think of anything else. And we're just gonna see if Clown actually was in Circus or if Clown conveniently clowned for different circus. That's gonna be the conundrum right now, is this Clown the clown of this circus? Is my controller working? Answer is no. What about now? What about... There we go. It took 5 hours. All right. So let's get back to it. Back into it. Will we finish the I was in the campaign. Jesus. Will we finish the case today? I don't know. We'll find out. March 22nd, 3:02 p.m., detention center, visitors room. I completely forgot what voice I gave, Fedora guy. What the fuck is your name? Fender. I was going for, like, I was trying to think, like, Def something. I don't know. Anyways. Wasn't his voice just like he's gonna throw up sobbing at every point? Wasn't that the voice I did? Like, it's fucked up. You withheld information from me. Why? I didn't anything. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know what's relevant. I wanna go home. Okay, so you are a member of the Very Big Circus, right? No, I mean, yes, I mean, but no, I don't know. I'm gonna throw up. I'm not really a member. I'm still new. That's irrelevant. You're still a member. Dumbass. Oh my god, he's dead. We killed him. He's dead. We killed him dead. He's dead now. Let's try this again. Why didn't you tell us? Because it would have looked so suspicious, me being a performer in the circus show, and me being friends with Bronco. I thought if anyone found out, nobody would believe I was innocent. I mean you, Kate. I thought I'd made it clear that I believed in you. When you stare at me like that, I get so terrified. Eddie's throwing up. Oh God. Okay. God, is that the voice for him? Was that the voice? Did I do that right? Hold up, let me pull up. Hit YouTube channel, Mr. Finster, which you can go subscribe to, by the way. You can do that. Whoa, he's playing Dispatch. You should watch those. It's interesting, all right. Like that? Where the fuck is Fender? I want to know. This is Sawit. Where is Fender? Right here? Oh, hey! Is that the stench of the desperation I smell? What are you hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell us! Bad line. I think it is just kind of up here, and then I drop it for when he's like serious. Yeah, I think that's right. We're gonna go with that. You're a real smooth operator, aren't you, Miles? Any other client-scaring tips you want to share? You're really not helping, Fender. And at this rate, it sounds like we really need to question him about everything all over again. So what do you do at the circus, Simeon? I'm an animal tamer, kinda. I'm still learning He might have done it. Your Honor, he might have done it if he's an animal tamer. Your Honor, he might have fucking did it. Y'all might be spitting, unfortunately. That's so cool! Do you get to train lions and tigers and bears and stuff? Lions, tigers, bears? Oh my, no. I work with Sorry, this sound really got me. I work with this little guy. Looks pretty tame already to me. So, you're not exactly a tamer. More like one of those, old-timey organ grinders. What? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's why your hair is like that. Oh, okay, you did that intentionally. Okay. No, money, I'm trying to... You little shit. Oh, you work on Ratatouille rules. Something tells me it's the organ grinder who's being monkeyed around. So you work on Ratatouille rules. Gotcha! When we spoke to you before, you said you worked at a company. I was telling the truth! Oh my god, I hate it. I was telling the truth! The circus really is a company! We all have titles and everything! Well, yeah, that's not the ringmaster's the CEO, and I guess you call me a gopher. I even have a line manager. She's head of the animal taming department. It's part of the showbiz division. She's such an inspiration. There isn't a creature in the world she couldn't convince to do her bit. Interesting phrasing there. I'd love for you to elaborate. And what is her name again? Perchance, even. Did you say her name? No, you just said you have a line manager. What's her name? Perchance, even? Even Miles here? I'd like to see somebody whip him into shape. I am not some kind of creature, Fender. So, this line manager, was she working with you on the show? Yeah, it was just us two. It wasn't all that big of a job compared to what we normally do. She's usually the one performing on stage. I just do all the monkey work. Alright. But I did have a bit part this time. Weird phrasing. Just say you had a bit or a part. They both essentially mean the same thing in this context. You're just saying, I had a bit or a part. Weird. You have a bit part this time. So only 2 members of the circus are relevant to this case. Anyways. Alright, talk me through your movements here at the facility. Sure, I came to see Bronco at around noon 2 days ago. And that was when you brought him the chess set? Yes. That same I'm just going for the whiny voice because I don't know what else to do for him. And that same evening I started work on setting up the stage in the yard. It was so hard I had to haul everything in by myself over multiple trips. Interesting. Cause this is the area we were at with Winner and Gavel. So, they let us use one of the rooms in the prison for storage. Workshop A, I think. Was that not the scene of the crime? Where was he? Killed instantly, blah, 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 blah. Where was he? Where was it? Because Workshop A, again, is connected. My theory still proves true. Workshop A... See, the problem is, like, the cells... But, like, there's, like, this area here. Like, here and here. These, I feel like these are connected. They wouldn't have this thing if it wasn't connected. And there's a door! So, like, I feel like I'm right. If they're in Workshop A and prison, maybe fucking, I don't know, there's a window or something. Still, I feel like I'm right. I feel like I have to be. Workshop A, where Knight's body was found. Okay, so I was right there too. You mean your boss didn't help you? Oh, no, I can never ask for her to schlep? don't know that word. I could never ask her to schlep all that stuff around. Like I said, the monkey work's my job. Once it was all set up, we did a run-through, and it must have been, midnight by the time I left. The next morning, I was back and ready for the show, which started at 8 a.m. Then we performed till, 10. So Mr. Saint was the only one of the pair to have entered the room where the body was found. And Knight's body was found immediately after the show had ended. Do you have any idea why you were arrested? And why so quickly? I've never seen a guy get booked so fast. Surely even Lil Winner wouldn't just pull somebody in on a hunch. No, he fucking would. Let's not get crazy here. He fucking would. Never underestimate the power of an underdeveloped intellect. I'm saying, bro. I think I might know why. When I was moving all the stuff, I went to go see how he was doing. Bronco, I mean. Yeah, no shit. You went to the holding cells on your own? Tell me you had permission. No, it wasn't a formal visit or anything, so I just sort of snuck over and hope no one stopped me. But you just seen him earlier that same day. Why take the risk? I've noticed him since we were kids. When both of us were all alone, he doesn't have any family, you see. Just like me. I knew he'd be feeling lonely, that he'd want somebody to talk to, so I had to go see him. You don't have any family? For a while I had my dad, but he passed away when I was a little kid. Losing one's father as a child. I know that pain all too well. He's just like you and me, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I mean, kinda. I didn't end up like a bitch, though. That's the problem. There was nobody else nearby when you went to see him? No, the other holding cells were empty and I didn't see any guards. Well, somebody must have seen you or you wouldn't be in there. Oh, no, I messed up so bad, didn't I? So the assumption is that something happened while the two were alone together. At least I imagine that would be Winner and Judge Gavel's thinking. But Winner doesn't think, so we're really at like a standstill here. An immediate contradiction. Winner doesn't think, and I think that's his thinking, so something happened. In any case, I think we'll need to speak to your boss next. Last I heard, she's supposed to be around today too, somewhere in the yard. Convenient. Tell her I'm sorry, won't you? I'm so sorry! I can't believe I let this happen! Dude, I don't care. Sure thing, Simeon. We're here for you. If there's anything else we could do, just say the word. But, I mean, there's nothing I can do for you in return. You don't have to worry about that. We're friends. We know what it's like to be in your shoes. We're all part of the same club, after all. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Unfortunately so, I'm afraid. That was not Edgeworth's voice, so we're gonna move on. Thank you for sharing such personal details with us. By the sound of it, you had little reason to kill Knight. If anything, you're the one most affected by his passing. And what's more, I simply don't believe a person as gentle as you is capable of murder. Rest assured, we believe you, and we will get you out of here. Haha, good shit! Woo, yay! Well, what do we have here? A gosh darn defense attorney, that's what? Bravo, big guy! I can't believe I'm saying it, but you even reminded me of your old man for a moment there. I did? Aw, that's really sweet! He had like a little moment! From the Book of Gregory, an attorney is a friend to the friendless. Simeon, me bucko, this guy'll suffer any hardship for your friendship. Things are gonna be Shipley amazing. I thought it was gonna simply, okay. Shipley amazing. I didn't realize Talk Like a Pirate Day had come early this year, Fender. But that's just the thing, you never know when a pirate will strike next. Anyway, kid, you want some candy? The fuck? No, thanks, I don't like sweet stuff. Well, fuck you. Well, fuck you. Oh, huh. Bummer. Alright, anyways, where's your boss? I wouldn't mind a nice ship myself. A great Theus galleon for the Dread Pirate K. Yarhar, me hearties. Jesus. We'll sail the 7 seas together and claim the greatest treasure of all, the truth. Shiver me timbers, you two will be the death of me. Come on, let's set sail for the prison yard, but no sea shanties on the way, please. I love him playing along with the bit. That's fun. Where the fuck is your boss? Look, the shutter's open. Uh-oh. That's the way out to the yard, I believe. Well, let's go. Oh, shit. All right. Let's go take a look. Come on. What are we waiting for? Oh, you are very fast. Someone's excited. Oh, I'm not controlling. Sorry, I thought it would be my turn to play the game. Oh, new area. March 28th, 3:37 p.m. Prison. Yard. So this is the famous yard. The circus performance was taking place here just before the body was discovered. Check it out! It's like the backdrop to some epic festival. Well, yeah, no shit, Kay. And she's running. Most of the prisoners were assembled here when the body was discovered, which means that— Oh, wait, we're at the yard? That's the blue— Oh! Wait, this changes so much! Not really, but it does, but it doesn't, but does it? Which means that anyone who saw the show has an alibi. Building layout data updated in my organizer. Good shit. Okay. Alright, time to take a look around. Eek! Okay! What the fuck happened? Elephant. Stop hitting me! Help! Mr. Edgeworth! Cease! And desist! You beast! Why did that not work? Somebody help me! Stay! Azia! Stay! Who's that? Oh my fucking god. Damn, I don't even remember your fucking name. I know what case you're from. That's crazy. Sawit, this girl, is there more? Wendy, technically from the first game. Larry also, but he was in Spirit of Justice, so that's less impressive. But still, I didn't read that fucking line at all. How the fuck do I do this? What do I just go like full like Princess Peach falsetto? That would be kind of funny. Just go like the fucking, oh, did I win? I might do that. That's kind of funny. That's the idea of going like full Princess Peach style. Oh, you found a new friend to play with. Good for you, girl. Fuck it. I don't know. Sure. Why not? Play with? Your elephant nearly ate me. No way. She'd never do a thing like that. God, this voice is gonna be the death of me. That's gonna be the death of me. Isaiah doesn't even bite. At least not very often. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep it. That's funny. So she does have a taste for human flesh? Oh my fucking god. Wait, this elephant's a freak. Like, oh my, that's a scary thing. Oh, and she's jumping. All right. How did you like meeting a real live elephant up close? Aren't you glad you did? Stupid. Yeah, glad I didn't die. But you did have fun, right? Right? There, sweetie, don't cry. She had a wonderful time, didn't she, Kay? Don't mislead the poor girl, Fender. She did? Oh, I'm so happy. Stupid. It's so dumb. Yeah, let me make it up to you. How about a hug? Oh, God, she's like a child, isn't she? Not saying that, like, you know, I get Fender's like a very huggy-feely person, but like, keep it drunk to yourself! Oh, another new friend! Isn't this just the best day ever? Stupid. I am Associate Defense Attorney Miles Edgeworth. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. I don't remember your name in the slightest. I'm Regina, it's so nice to meet you! Okay, Great Thief Extraordinaire and Mr. Associate Defense Attorney's Great Associate. This self-introduction brought to you by the word convoluted. And your elephant's newest friend is Mr. Fender, the defense attorney. Oh, she's not just any elephant, that's Isaiah, the Asian elephant. What does that fucking mean? Isaiah stopped the second you told her to. You really have a way with animals, Regina. Well, I wouldn't be much of an animal tamer if I didn't. Genuine question. Oh, she's not here. I was gonna say, like, how old is she? Because she's like a full-on child in like the Ace Attorney game we see her in. I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. But she's a full-on child in that, I'm pretty sure. I'll Google it later. Wouldn't be much of an... And that's not Kay. What? So you're Simeon's boss?
That's right, Regina Barry, head of the Animal Taming Department, Showbiz Division, Barry. It's so lovely to meet all of you, Kay.
I feel like I have to do that every time she starts bouncing. Pleasure's all ours, mademoiselle. Name's Eddie Fender. I'm a bit of an ace attorney myself. So much for whipping me into shape. Yes, she's perfect! What are you muttering to yourself about, Kay? That wasn't a mutter, I screamed it. That positivity, that charisma, that energy! Are you trying to recruit her to be a great thief? Regina, you'd make a perfect partner in crime for the great thief Yadagarasu. Oh my god, no.
Great thief? That sounds like fun! My animals and I have stolen the spotlight quite a bit in our time and don't have enough breath!
That's one thing we don't want to steal. Gotta keep it on the down low, all stealthy ninja-like.
Where's the fun without a show? The down low sounds like it might get me down.
Bummer. I think we got a fundamental difference of opinion going on here. It would indeed appear that negotiations have broken down. Maybe next time, Kay. Okay. Well, Mr. Etchworth, let's get cracking. Too bad we can't see much of what's beyond that metal fence, huh? Metal fence, though, indeed. And we're in sore need of information in addition to evidence. Therefore, we should make an effort to talk with any persons of interest as well, like the one right fucking behind me. Anyways. Oh, there's no music. That's uncomfortable. Okay. I want to see first, though. Yeah, she's 17, but how old was she in Ace Attorney 2 or 3, whenever she showed up? I'm gonna Google it right now, in fact. Regina Barry. How old were you in the first game? Last known status, alive. Well, that's good to know. Right, but... Oh, is she, like, the same... I thought she was, like, a full-on... Oh, I thought she was, like, a kid in... Justice for All. I thought she was, like, a kid. I guess it's, like... Okay, I guess it's, like, the same age, then. I guess it... Okay, yeah, I'm looking at, like... Yeah, side by side. I guess she's... Okay, so it's not that long. I thought she was, like, way younger. Okay, I thought she was, like, full on... Why are you here?
Ah, Mr. Attorney, sir! And how are you today, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like this was the voice for him, kinda.
Today? We just talked to you earlier, Mr. Sawit!
Oh, heavens, I do apologize. Ever since I came to call this place home, I've been working on my interpersonal skills, you see.
In order to be as annoying as possible? Since you killed someone?
I'm currently helping out with the circus show stage teardown and cleanup. But if you have need of me, I'll do my utmost to help.
I mean, shit, yeah, sure, let's talk to you.
I'm just chipping in and doing what I can, model prisoner that I am. Or model prisoner that I am.
Whatever.
Yes, my stay in this prison has seen me reborn. The Frank saw what you see before you is a changed man.
A changed man who now targets the recently deceased?
No, you misunderstand. That was just a moment of madness.
A moment of madness? Ah, you're a disgrace to all thieves everywhere.
You're right, of course. I can't deny it. Still have a long way to go.
As a thief?
Anyway, as you can see, I have a shiny new bracelet now. No thanks to you. So it's the straight and narrow for me. Like I say, I'm a model prisoner.
Not that a real model prisoner would need to keep telling me that. Great. Vocational training? What?
I'm doing everything I can to prepare for my eventual return to society. Yeah, you even skipped the show to focus on your training, didn't you?
That's right. Only 2 inmates were absent, Sawit and Connus. Why didn't you tell us about Mr. Connus sooner?
Ah, that! Look, I don't think there's an inmate in this prison who'd talk about him if they didn't have to. Well, you could say he's the real one in charge around here.
Yeah, right.
You didn't hear it from me, but, well, I guess it comes with being the fixer.
The fixer.
Yes, anything you need, he can get it for you.
Why are you telling an attorney that? You should stop telling attorneys things.
But how does he get away with it? I'm not sure, but he's the only one who does. I heard he has a secret way of getting things into the facility.
I imagine being the fixer affords Connor certain privileges.
Not that I concern myself with such things anymore, of course. I'm far more interested in perfecting my mud pack application technique.
And what are these mud packs exactly?
There's a special type of mud treatment rich with minerals. It works wonders on their coats. I've been practicing on the animals here in the prison. I hope to treat them all eventually.
Speaking of mud, that reminds me of a certain piece of evidence. Maybe I should try presenting it to him. A certain piece of evidence. That being... the muddy glove, right? It's muddy, used by solid, okay, present, yeah.
That's the rubber glove I dropped.
Would you care to explain why it's so dirty?
Oh, of course! That's mud from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing.
Okay, well, I was more concerned about the blood, but come on.
It was given one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened.
I see. Around what time would this have been?
Let's see, the show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps? The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no trace quite like the
trance, oops.
There's no trance quite like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud. What?
The gross, I hated everything of that. I think the stress of prison might be getting to him. Cool, so we now know. Found in Workshop A, sullied after being warned by Solid when administering a dark mud pack treatment. And bloodstained, but we're not asking about that.
Of course, it's all thanks to the warden that we have access to such wonderful distractions. I'm eternally grateful, truly I am.
I think we've got all we need out of Solid. Let's go to here, where there's thingies I can look at. Well, I was more down here. A simple, sturdily built well. I wonder if it was the work of the prisoners. Somebody's left a bunch of tools lying around. There's a long piece of rope and a pretty heavy-looking weight. Let's see, it weighs 30 pounds, as you can see by literally saying pounds on it. Well, it says LB, which, why the fuck is pounds LB? Why is that the thing for pounds? Neither of those letters are in the word pound. It's weird. Anyways. Oh, and there's some pulleys too. This feels like a whole fucking plan. Okay, can you stop touching everything in sight?
Ah, come on! It's not like I was gonna take anything.
What exactly were they being used for, I wonder? Can I, like, look at... Nope, that's it. Okay, word. Alright, let's look at the show. The stage, I guess. This must be the stage for the show.
Do you think people would be interested in a great thieving show?
Yeah, actually, I can't even... I'm sure the police would be very eager to attend.
That's it? That's all we have for our main stage?
Okay, what about... There's a dead fish in here.
Hey!
Who are you shouting at?
Ponds like this usually have a goldfish in them, right? I wanted to see if they'd come and say hello.
I only see water striders and bones.
Hey, water striders are cool. They can walk on water like ninjas. Whoosh, whoosh. Man, I wish I could do that.
So much for the goldfish.
Can we look at the fucking skeleton? No? No, I didn't want to anyways. Danger! High voltage! Danger high voltage. Never saw one of these in real life. Hey, that must be the fabulous garden outside the warden office over there. Can we look at it? No, I didn't want to anyways.
Ah, yes. Warden Lagarde mentioned being able to see it from her window on the detention center side.
Wish this dumb barbed metal fence wasn't in the way, though. I thought it was all one big yard. I don't know why I struggled with that line. Jeez.
Given how protective the warden seemed of her little bit of earth, I imagine it's to keep riffraff like us out. Cool! Anyways, I want to investigate... Oh, power room. Hello, can we go in there? This door appears to be locked.
Want me to open it? Can't guarantee anything, but I'll certainly give it a try.
Yes. No. If we deem it necessary, we will simply ask for the key.
Spoiled sport, that could have been my chance to shine!
You're free to shine somewhere else, but you'll not make an audience out of me. What about this, though? There's like a little... Oh, it thought I was looking at the elephant. An ancient elephant named Isaiah, and one of the very big circus's many animals. She certainly seems very fond of petting humans, based on what we've seen. I'll fuck you up, shithead. Well, most humans.
You can't just glare at her like that, Mr. Edgeworth. She'll think you're trying to show her who's boss.
Are you telling me she thinks I'm one of her kind?
No, just that she respects you, I guess.
How comforting. Okay, so we have like nothing. Oh, basket. A wicker basket. Or rather a cart, given the wheels.
Smells like animals.
Oh, I thought that were... Oh. I suppose they must have been using it to move things around.
Hey, wouldn't it be fun to hop in and race it down a hill?
Yes. Give her that.
Ooh, you know what else would be fun? Racing down a hill on office chairs.
Where did any of that come from? She's right, but like, yeah, you're also right. Okay, let's talk to Regina, I guess, because what the fuck else do we have? If you're the head of the animal taming department, you must be Mr. Saint's boss.
That's right. My dad founded the very big circus.
I'm trying. Fuck, I lost the voice. Hold on.
That's right. My dad founded the very big circus.
Okay, we're back.
But he passed away. He was murdered.
Oh, right. He was the... Am I remembering that? I barely remember this case.
I'm sorry to hear that. But we have a new ringmaster now, and he's made the circus bigger and better than ever. Now it's a very big. Fuck you. He's such a nice man, and he was a good friend of my dad's too.
Wow, that's great. Lucky you.
I know, right? It was his idea to set up departments like animal taming, magic, and ventriloquy. Only animal taming and ventriloquy have more than one person right now. But the very big circus is getting bigger, better by the day. Whee! Yay! Woohoo!
Sounds like you guys are really going places. They're getting on well. I'll leave them to it. Okay, the circus show. Can you tell me about the show?
Oh, it's a wonderful thing. It even has a story. Yay! And not just any story, it's a love story. Isn't that dreamy? Gee! Wee!
It sounds like a regular riot. So, who's the star of the show? Let me guess. You?
No, silly, that would be Sarah, you stupid fucking idiot. And she falls in love with none other than... Regent? I guess, Regent? Regent the tiger! Yay!
It's turning into Elmo.
It's a heart-rending saga, forbidden
I don't like that. I don't like that phrase at all. So I don't like the phrase forbidden interspecies romance. That's a bad sentence.
It's a heart-rending saga, forbidden interspecies romance. Yay! Woohoo! Wee!
Whoa, Natalie! I've heard of some odd couples, but that takes the cake is not copyrighted. We could have said that.
And that's not all. It's a love triangle too. It's so romantic. Who is the third? I'm genuinely concerned.
That sounds pretty incredible, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? So the elephant is the heroine? I suppose there's a first time for everything. Hey! That's not true! Dumbo! Idiot! And, who's the third wheel?
Oh, that would be a big old meanie who tries to tear our star-crossed lovers apart.
Ooh, what animal do you think it is, Mr. Edgeworth? Given that it's a circus, perhaps a lion? No, it's a monkey. I think a raven would be cool. Oh, yeah, you fucking would. Like the Yatagarasu.
Nope, it's a sneaky monkey.
I fucking knew it. I saw it coming a mile away. That's certainly lowered the stakes.
Oh, you mean money, right?
Nope, again. Why are there... Well, that's just rude. That's just rude. That's just hurtful. That's hurtful.
Nope, again, the role of the monkey is played by Simeon!
Is that why his name is fucking Simeon Saint? Are you kidding me?
Money's far too small to play against Isaiah and Regen, silly.
I don't like that. I don't like your big ol' eyes. They're freaking me the fuck out. I don't like your eyes.
Anyway, the evil villain tries to tear Isaiah and Regent apart. What will become of the fated twosome? It's so exciting, isn't it?
Wow. Yeah, man. It's like, yeah. So, Mr. Saint was more than just the little helper he claims to be.
Poor Simeon. It'd be terrible if he couldn't perform with us anymore.
Right. Well, he told us a very different story. So. I could also genuinely, I could see him saying, like, I was just a helper or whatever. He said he had a part, but I can see him being the type to like undermine his role in a play, where he's like, no, I wasn't. You were the star of the show, wasn't me. You know, like that kind of deal. But like, you know, I don't know why I just stopped talking. Anyway, show preparations. Can you tell me about how you set things up for the performance?
No, we can't. Oh, that's not. Oh my god, I was kidding. Oh, that's not really my area. Let's change the fucking subject. Simeon took care of all the lifting and carrying.
Which he did tell us. He did say that. Let's be fair to him.
He's such a sweetie. He offered to do everything by telling me to concentrate on the show. I did see him doing something near that well, though.
Oh, well. All right, I was there. I saw it, yeah. I recall seeing one behind the stage. Like 10 minutes ago. I just examined it in more detail. Finally, thank God.
You should have seen him moving those huge cages around all by himself. He's a total hero. Yay! Whee!
I love her jump. It's so stupid. Yeah. Sounds like something he would do. What the fuck is happening? Weeping all the while.
He was going back and forth between the yard here and some sort of workshop with all the equipment. The prison gave us special permission to use it for storage. But he was the only one who went down there, so I don't know how much more than... Where'd I get how? What is wrong with me? Don't know much more than that.
The workshop must be the one where Knight's body was found. I guess this confirms that Mr. Saint was the only performer to have gone into Workshop A. Well, this sucks. All we're getting is information that works against us.
You have to help Simeon, Mr. Attorney. We're all counting on you.
Just, hold on. Let me readjust my seat. Watch that make my controller stop working. Never mind. Okay. Just leave it to us. He may not look it, but Mr. Edgeworth knows how to get things done. And what exactly is he may not look it supposed to mean? Oh, can you even see that on stream? Can you even see them? Hold on. With the power of alt-tabbing, you could just barely see them. Okay. There you are! It's just the LaBelle voice. I need to remember it's just LaBelle. Regina Cupcake!
Oh, Warden Lagarde! Yay! Ahee! Waha!
I've been simply dying to sit down for a chat. You exquisite little thing. It's LaBelle, but La Happy. Lagarde is LaBelle, but La Happy. Anyway, let's talk. Do you mind if I ask a little about the prison? Not at all. This place is my pride and joy, my home. Sure, it was a prison when I first arrived, and it was awful. An utter disgrace. Awful. I suppose you mean the prisoners were unruly? I most certainly do not. They're angels, every one of them, and they always have been. Saw it killed a girl. Angels kill? No, it was the ambience that was awful. I fretted, I brooded, and then it hit me. The animals! If anyone could brighten up the place, it was them. It is nice having them around. Isn't it just? And now look at my fabulous little family. Why, my darling Frankie is the very picture of rehabilitation. Except when he's rifling through dead men's pockets, rifling, whatever. Mr. Salwood, do you know what he done? We have so many success stories among the family, but darling Frankie really is a marvel. He's thrown himself into his vocational training and is always the first to volunteer for everything. What, and your other model prisoners don't do that? Oh, of course they do, my dear, of course. They're all such triers, such doers. It's just that Frankie, let's just say he knows what's good for him. The implication being what? What exactly is that? What exactly does she mean by that? Anyway, he's a very good boy. Do try to be nice to him, won't you? He killed the girl. Right. And? Loud, soaring music, great leaping animals. The very big circus truly has it all. And everybody who comes here gets to see it once a month. Once a month. I don't know what happened to my voice. Also, I did a kind of Goku ass. Really? In that case, let me see. She better not be thinking of something to confess to. This monthly show, is it always performed by the Berry Big Circus? But of course, sweetie, I'm Regina's biggest fan. That girl's my little princess, my superstar. That girl's my little princess, Peach. My superstar. I mean, that is also Mario. She's so wonderfully talented. Yes, she is. Yes, she. What are you doing? Oh. I don't like that at all. Again with the and I hate that. I actually hate people who will like do that with dogs, like have them kiss the dog on the mouth. Like I don't like that at all. Even ignoring like the hygienal issues. Hygienal, is that a word? Hygienic, I guess. Hygienic issues with it. I hate it so much just from like a conceptual level. It's just gross to me. And she's so adorable, so sweet. I could just gobble her right up. just eats her alive right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just went to cannibalism. Holy shit. You're not lying when you say you're her biggest fan, huh? Which is why I'm worried about her. So worried. It's all because of poor Simeon, you see. If he's found guilty, why, darling Regina will be devastated. So you simply must make sure that doesn't happen, Mr. Lawyer. Please, I'm begging you. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this awful misunderstanding, you let me know. Oh, no, there isn't anything. Sorry, the cutscene had to continue. Regina, darling, you put on the most splendid show for us yet again. The stage, the stars, and you in particular, my princess, who's simply divine. Why do you do that? Why do you hug yourself and suffocate that dog like this? That's so nice of you. I hope everybody else who watched enjoyed it too. Yay! About that, dear, I'm afraid I have something awful to confess. There were some absences, you see. She must mean Connus and Solwit. Well, no shit. 3 members, sure. Well, that's one more than we suspected. Just the one. So, Solwit Connus, is it someone we know? Is it Rocco? Is it Rocco? Is it... Are you gonna say Bronco? Cause that'll be weird. Shilong Lang? That'd be funny. Unbelievable, I know. How will you ever forgive me? I'm sorry, back it up. But you're saying 3 inmates didn't attend the show. That's right, sweetie. I counted the seats myself. 1, 2, 3 no-shows. And I always make sure there are enough seats for everybody. But Mr. Edgeworth, that's not right, is it? Indeed, as far as we were aware, Mr. Connus and Mr. Solwit were the only ones not present. This doesn't add up. Who's the 3rd missing prisoner, and what were they doing? It seems we need to investigate further.
Oh, I was enjoying my chat with dear Regina so much I almost forgot. I must feed the little one. No, back the fuck up. Get the fuck back here. Tell me the third. Little one. Your neck dog. And you're going that way. Can you... Yikes! Oh, that's a fucking alligator! Alligator? You're looking as adorable as always, Allie, my sweet. Oh my god, Al. Sorry, I got like Nom flashback. Hold on, I'm gonna send this to Luna. Give me 1 second. Who messaged me? Okay, I'll respond to that after stream. Hold on, where are we? Hold on. I need to send this to Luna really badly. Once that sends. I'm sorry, who? Who's looking adorable? Hold on, I said one more thing. How do you not get the joke? Do I still have that on Twitter? Wait, genuinely 3 a.m. Did I? Yeah, I do still have it. Damn, this is old. This is old as fuck. I just looked at this. I found it. Where's Eustace Winner? Eustace, my god and savior! Sorry, that really got me. Holy shit. Oh, that's such a funny name. Here you go. You earned it. You earned it. Here he is. I can tell. I think I picked up on that. Oh my god, how long has this account been a thing? That's crazy. I clicked on your account and it said following since 1 second ago, and then the notification popped up. Holy shit, when did you make this account? You made it. It's like you made it at the end of September. Holy shit. Oh, that's so fucking funny. Holy fuck. Hold on, wait. That's so funny. Holy shit. Did you hold on? Did you elevate this account to see people play the game? That's so fair. That's so fucking funny. That's so good. Holy shit. Oh my god. Anyway, couldn't find enough reactions to use this on YouTube. I have mine. You've given me the opportunity to plug. Haha, you're screwed. I have my reaction to Eustace. I hate him. The last stream VOD was called I Hate Eustace Winner, which that just felt perfect seeing you here after I uploaded like the hate him. I hate him too. Your name, you call him your God and Savior. Are you a fraud? Fraud watch? It doesn't show it all on stream, but their name is Eustace is my God and Savior. You fraud watch. I'm kidding. I'm not a fraud. I have clear evidence that you said you hate him, and yet he's your God and Savior. I'm putting the puzzle pieces together like Edgeworth here. I don't know about that. Eustace, my love for him is strong and borders on hate. Your love for him is paradoxical. Anyways, he's not here yet, but when he shows up, I'll be sure to let you know. Looking as adorable as always, Allie, my sweet. And okay. I was like, is it just gonna end at you walking over? Oh, she's so pretty, and what a cute name. Wee. I love her hop so much. Yes, Allie the alligator, because I'm creative. Isn't she a darling? She's my favorite, aren't you? Yes, you are. Why, again, you're wearing a dog around your neck. Why don't you wear the alligator around your neck? I'm so jealous. Can I pet her? Not without your hand getting taken off. Of course, princess, of course. That voice kind of petered out for a sec. Boy, howdy! These two were made for one another. They look like they'll be busy for a while. Maybe we should, go back inside the prison and check out the cells! Yes, let's. Perhaps we can find a clue there as to who our third missing prisoner might be. Wait, no, we have to investigate the well! The well! The well! Alright, whatever. I don't want to see him anyways. March 28th, 4:02 p.m. Prison corridor, not prison corridor. Sir! Oh, is it gumshoe time? Is it gumshoe time? Sir! Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Woo! I finally caught up with you. Yay! Gumshoe, I've missed you, buddy. I've missed you, you old sorry son of a gun. Detective, you're not needed elsewhere? No, the judge and the kid aren't here yet. Hey, I have some good news for you. He might be showing up. Your God and Savior might be showing up. Oh, and I got your message. So you searched the victim's cells. Did you manage to turn anything up? We struck gold, sir. Well, blood anyways. It was right there on the floor. Only in tiny speckles, though, but at least it's something. Yeah, it proves that the holding cell was the scene of the crime, right? Not quite. It proves a possibility, but it's not conclusive yet. I thought you'd say that, sir, which is why I ordered some follow-up work. Holy shit! You're ahead of me? I'm so proud of you. I am going to give you such a pay raise, and by pay raise, I mean your penis. Anyway. I asked forensics to analyze the blood and see if it matches the victims. They're on it as we speak. Nice work, Gummy. You thought of everything. Detective, I must say, I'm impressed. Did you hit your head or something? Gee, don't look so surprised, sir. I'm gonna look at you with even bigger eyes. Come here. Just start making out live. Oh my God. Should we be watching this? Offenders say, oh, I'm not gonna stop watching. Gee, don't look so surprised, sir. I just hope things continue to go in our favor. Wipe floor data updated in my organizer. Alrighty, so that's proof that the murder happened in the detention center. And for our next trick, we'll find out how that dog got over there. Don't worry, you can leave that one to me. Because I'm way more competent than I was. I had a training arc. The time skip goes crazy, dude. I think I've finally figured out a way to make the gumshoe voice not hurt. I feel like the register is kind of shit. It's still like, I think if I do it long enough, it's still gonna hurt, but I think I've gotten it to a place where it still kind of sounds gruff, but isn't a pain. So, you know, progress. The time skip really did happen. It's crazy, dude. Until the kid and his chaperone get here, we've got the whole prison to ourselves. Which is why I brought my secret weapons along. He just pulls out 2 pistols. Oh my God, you weren't kidding. Secret weapons? That's right, a few tools of the trade that have helped me bust more than a few cases wide open. Behold, the 7 secret weapons of Dick Gumshoe, ace detective extraordinaire. Well, I don't know about you crazy cats, but I'm sold. Miles? Very well, detective. Yeah, go for it. You've already impressed me once. We'll try using your secret weapons. Yeah, I'm down. You got it, sir. Let me run through the list. Secret weapon number 1, my trusty old metal detector. Oh my God, he's really got shit. Oh my God. It's made of steel, silver, or scrap. If it's made of steel, silver, or scrap, this little guy right here will find it. So it detects metal. Very good, detective. Next up, secret weapon number 2. Holy shit, everyone's coming back. Missiles. Holy fuck. I love this guy. Oh wait, it's the metal detector for case 1. Holy shit, I just realized. Oh my God, wait, hold on. I'm so down. Missile, everyone's favorite crime-fighting canine. He can track pretty much any scent you put in front of him, especially food. He sure is a lot cuter than Mr. Connis's dog. And for now, for secret weapon number 3, where the fuck is it? Aha! That is a fishing rod. even Fender's like, are you fucking kidding, dude? Am I one snapper short of a school, or is that a fishing rod? Don't tell me we're gonna be fishing for clues. No? I mean, I just happen to have it with me is all. I see. Well, onwards and upwards, detective. Let's see what else you have. That's all she wrote, sir. Why'd you say 7? Dummy, you're 4 secret weapons short of your so-called 7, and one of them was a fishing rod. You dumbass. Sorry, but that's all for today, okay? I'll, show you the rest next time. Why do you think I call them secret? I can't just go sharing everything at once. That's crazy. In that case, then I suppose the 3 you've deigned. Jesus. People keep calling me weird because I've only played AAI 2 and no other game and have made no effort to start them or watch them being played. Well, I hate ads. Hey, I didn't even know I got ads, so this is news to me. Anyways, I will say, people keep calling me weird because I only played AAI 2. You should. I'm gonna be honest. There's a whole world out there you haven't experienced. There's a whole world of games you have not experienced. There is so much you have yet to see. So, like, I might be with the people. I'm just saying. Anyways. In that case, then I suppose the 3 you've deigned to reveal to us will have to do for now. All right, which one do you want to try, sir? Well, I clearly want to try the most useful one, the fishing rod. The fuck? Let's give that fishing rod a try. You got it, sir! There's a pond in the prison yard. You may find something helpful lurking in the depths. Sorry, can you, like, repeat everything you said? I mean, I just said, like, there's a whole world out there that you have not experienced in the other Ace Attorney games. I would maybe get on that. Perchance, even. There's a bit more to that game. You may want to... There's a bit more to the series than just AAI 2. I don't know, I'm just saying you may want to dive into others. Just a thought, perchance even. There's a pond in the prison yard. We may find something helpful lurking in the depths. Don't really care about the other game? Is it because there's only one game with Eustace Winter in it? Be honest with me, is that the reason you won't play any other game? Because Eustace Winter is only in AAI 2? Is that why? Is that your reasoning? Yes, sir, leave it to me. They don't have Eustace Winter, so I can't hate on them. You can't hate on them. Okay. I will say you're wrong. As someone who has played every game and also doesn't remember the original trilogy super well, you definitely can. There's a lot to hate on in Ace Attorney. And most recently, the thing to hate on is not getting a new game, but you know. Ah! What's the matter, detective? You're not gonna believe this, sir, but I have something big for a moment and I took it off with the bait and my fishing line. Was it an alligator? It's a real whopper lurking in those waters. Come to think of it, there's an alligator living in that pond. I might have been stupid. I probably shouldn't tell the detective that he nearly lost more than his secret weapon. Looks like the fishing rod won't be much use, sir. Let's try something else. Yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen if I picked the fishing rod. I can pick it again. What about the fishing rod? Oh, is it just the same thing? Oh, never mind. That's not funny. I thought they would have said, I don't have it anymore. Sir, we lost it. I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be funny if I just clicked it again. It's just like, well, we don't have it, so we can't try it again. I hope Eustace comes back in AAI 7 because I want him to be a victim of one of the cases. I think I said the same thing. I think I said the same thing when I saw. I was like, I can't wait for him to die. I was like, I want him to die. I will say, listen, Eustace is my god and savior. Puts hand on shoulder. It's unlikely. It's truly unlikely, and I'll give you a reason. Unless they make an AAI 3, you're probably never gonna see Eustace again, because this franchise has, like, an issue with bringing up past games in newer installments. Like, they have an issue with it. There's a reason that Miles will consistently call Phoenix, like, that lawyer or that defense attorney or whatever. They can't mention past games because of no spoiler policy, which is dumb, in my opinion. That's stupid on so many reasons. Like, in my head, it's like, I don't know, it's just a dumb thought process. Like, there's ways to, like, bring up past games without being like, well, this is the killer, this is the victim, this is how it happened. You can bring past people into these games. This game's fucking doing it. This game's doing it with Sawwit and Regina and the parent, which is the most important one in my opinion. It's so stupid. It's a stupid. Anyways, let's go with Missile. Actually, do I want to say Missile for no, let's go with Missile. You got it, sir. That Missile. Also, what the fuck are we talking about? Hey, Missile, here, boy. There he is. Oh, he really came! So, what are we tracking? We're trying to find out how Mr. Conus's dog got to the holding cells in the first place. I suspect the same route was used to bring Knight's body back to the prison. So we give that pooch a sniff of the body, and he'll find that route for us. Is Missile that competent, though? We'll find out. Does anyone else smell something sweet? Is it the bottles that are conveniently on there? All I smell is the odor of blood. It's faint, sir, but it's there. Almost like, cake, maybe? Why would the body smell of cake? Okay, Missile, get a nose full. Oh, and we're going that way, not the way I expected to go. Here we go, follow that dog. All right, well, here we go. That's the way to set it for maximum security. Uh-oh, he's going in. Then we'll just have to follow after him. Okay. They're gone. Ruh-roh, what? March 28th, 4:24 p.m., prison maximum security. This is Conus's cell, though the man himself is absent, it seems. He should not be absent. Is he meeting with someone in the visitor's room? Do you think Missile's onto something? Shh! Looks like he maybe he is. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I forgot. Ooh, why do you have gray gums? That's... Anyways, what did we find? Is there something here? Let's get snooping, Mr. Edgeworth. What are we looking at? The bell? The bell on the wood thingy? Look, Mr. Edgeworth, that chisel on the floor is a bit smaller than the others. I'm no woodworker, but perhaps it's an all-purpose one that can be used in a pinch, regardless of the job? An all-purpose pocket chisel. Makes sense. Always nice when your tools are useful and easy to carry. Is that your opinion as a thief? Nope, it's my opinion as a great thief. All right, I walked into that one. I can't even... Really nothing about the bell? Is it the chess set, maybe? Mr. Conus's chess set, complete with his special dog piece. That's not a chess set, that's a whole chess table with legs. Looks like it might be worth something too. It's not inconceivable, some of them are, and this is quite a nice one. Never would have pegged Mr. Conus as a chess fan though. What with the whole Eastern aesthetic he's got going, I thought he'd be more into Go. Go, huh? Can you play? I can play Go Fish! Not the same thing, Kay. Not even remotely close. What about... Okay, well these are just a bunch of other chisels. Mr. Conus's chisels, every one a potential murder weapon. That reminds me of something. The furrows in your brow. When you frown, it looks like somebody took a chisel to your forehead. I have no idea what you mean. See? They're so deep! Don't tell me you don't see it, Mr. Wood Carving Face. Have you quite finished? Okay. What's the matter, boy? Wait. Is this... Oh. Oh my god, you said especially food, and he especially fooded. Wait, is this cake what you were after? Right. Whoa, down, boy! Stop that! Yeah, we're just... Okay. No, you can't have it! Dogs can't eat chocolate, you know that! Well, I don't know if he knows that. you won't behave, I'll just have to eat it myself. Not bad. That's some real outside the chocolate box thinking there. Not sure everybody agrees, though.
He's gonna kill you.
Gummy, I wanted some.
Daring of you both to assume the food in a prison is safe to eat. Well, daring or dumb.
So anyway, looks like it really was cake Missile was tracking.
I knew it. Talk about a waste of time. I suppose we got our just desserts.
But the little guy's definitely capable, right? Sure he is. This was just a blip. You follow the right scent this time, I promise. See,
Boy, he's gonna find another piece of food, and it's gonna be funny. It's gonna another.
Oh, I think he's onto something.
Is it gonna be like the parrot? All right. What food is in here?
Whatever it is, it's in there.
Mr. Carcerato's cell. Okay, so we're on to the thing I was talking about. Also, there's the parrot. We need to take a look inside. Detective Caldgar.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be like, oh, there was a peach in here or something. Thank you, officer. A question before we begin. Is the prisoner, Mr. Carcerato, still in solitary?
No, sir. He came back a little while ago. And he was here for the noon roll call. Guess he must be on work duty someplace.
I see. Now, if you would be so kind as to open his cell.
Yes, sir.
Alright, where's the food? Alright. Oh, he does not like her. Gotta lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds. Supplements.
No way, he has a poster of himself.
That's not what I clicked on.
And right next to it looks like he never lost the habit of making weight for a fight.
Once a boxer, always a boxer, I suppose. I see he also has quite a collection of supplements. Muscle protein, hustle protein, soul-crushing protein. Yeah, that's a lot of protein. Surely nobody trains like this for nothing. Wow, I mean, fucking he might. What's this?
So, how many minutes do you think this timer is for,
Mr. Edgeworth? Well, Mr. Carcerato is a boxer, so 3 minutes would be my assumption. Same as the length of a round in boxing.
Thanks for playing, but the correct answer is kind of maybe about 2 minutes. Why? Because there's a crack in it, and a bit of the sand spilled out.
Why does it hurt so much when she's right? That cannot. Okay, whatever. What's this? Heater? I'm surprised that they give prisoners heaters. Unusually kind. Or unusually careless. Knowing that it's the Johnny Universe, probably that one. I wonder if he uses it all year round. To help him lose water weight, maybe.
Yeesh. Hope his furry friend can deal with the heat.
I'm sure they've learned to sweat things out together by now. Okay, well... This punching bag has a... Oh...
What breed were you again, Missile? Sure it wasn't a boxer? No way!
No way indeed. Quickly, detective, move the sandbag aside.
Yes, sir!
Is it gonna be like a hole made with spoons? Oh, shit! A hole! Could it be made with spoons?
Whoa there, wait, Missile! I'm going in too!
Wait, stop!
Sir, I'll go get her! Oh, that's tight. Shouldn't have eaten that cake.
He's gone. Well, I'm not going in there. Guess we'll just have to wait. Really? Seriously? Are you kidding? Hello? Kay? Are you alright?
You're not gonna believe this, but we're in the detention center.
Oh.
The detention center? That hole, it's a tunnel that leads right into Mr. Knight's cell.
What? Don't go anywhere, I'm on my way. That's crazy.
Where the fuck is the hole?
Holding cell.
Okay. Hey there, Mr. Edgeworth. Guess you could say we made a breakthrough. Made a breakthrough?
Quite. At least they came out unscathed, I think.
Sir, the floorboards under the bed were torn up.
Where are they now? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, you weren't lying. Oh my god, how do we miss that? So that's how they did it. Why have the floor made of wood? A very breakable material compared to, like, concrete. So that's how they did it. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route we've been looking for. The corridor connecting the detention center and the prison is locked down by heavy security doors, but with the help of this tunnel, it can be circumvented. It was a sweet scent that started this whole search. Could it be that the scent was in fact coming from Knight's body after all? What? Wait, what? Killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat. There's also a small cut on his scalp from when he suffered a blow to the head. A sweet scent can be detected. Incidentally, Knight's body was covered in dirt. Dirt that might have come from being dragged through this tunnel. Kay, what was it like down there?
Well, it was pitch black, so I couldn't see a whole lot. Luckily, my camera has a flash, so I took some pictures.
Then let's see what you've captured. Ha! Spoons! Look at that! Spoons, a fork. Guess these were for digging the tunnel. That aside, are those footprints? Paw prints, even. From a dog, perhaps? Ooh, look at what we got here. This is a vital piece of evidence. However, it begs something of a question. It does? Mr. Carcerado has certainly been making use of this tunnel, which means... Detective! We need to find out where Mr. Carcerado is immediately! If my suspicions are correct. Huh? Ah, nuts! Ah, fuck! The guards were alerted, and they began searching for Mr. Carcerado right away. But after a thorough investigation of both the prison and the detention center, he was nowhere to be found. Great. No, that's real cool. I'm real happy about that. March 28th, 5:34 p.m., detention center corridor. Well, have the police been notified? Yes, ma'am. We just finished... with them moments ago. They've set up a cordon around the entire facility. Good. Huh. The first blemish on a prison's spotless reputation is always the ugliest. It won't happen again, ma'am. A rather different Warden Lagar to the one we've seen so far. Mr. Edgeworth, was it? I really can't thank you enough for finding that tunnel, darling. Sadly, it may have been too little too late. Seems he might have already left the building. I'd say that's unlikely, Warden. After all, there's a security gate at the exit to the detention center. You're not suggesting he simply walked through it? What's to say there was only the one tunnel, sweetie, I suppose that's true. Well, whatever the case, this is no time to be standing around chit-chatting. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind continuing with your investigation? It would be my pleasure. Can I go into your fucking office? And you three get back to your posts!
Yes, ma'am! Ma'am, yes! Ma'am. Detective, the results of the blood test just came back from the lab.
Thanks, pal! Let's see what they have to tell us about the blood found in Knight's cell. What does it say, Mr. Edgeworth? They've identified the blood, and it's Knight's. Ah, good. Good, that's good. Nice job, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? We've got Knight's blood in his holding cell, a tunnel, a dog clearly went through, and the security footage showing Knight being attacked by the dog in his cell. Case closed. We have all the evidence we need. Let's see what Mr. Connis has to say for himself. Connis? Oh, darlings, are you sure? Do be careful around him, won't you? He's as well connected to the outside as he is in here. I suppose he would have to be. How else would the so-called fixer stay in business? The police have been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend them a hand myself, you know. So that's what that was all about.
You still not talking, ma'am? Even with the evidence you borrowed from the precinct?
No, and I've tried so many times I've lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send in a blank report.
I guess a killer for hire was always going to be a tough nut to crack.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation, is that correct?
Why, yes, sweetie. Everything related to Connis is with me now. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel, going again. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me. But no matter what I say or how much evidence I present him with, he simply won't say a word.
A prison warden conducting interrogations herself. That's irregular, to say the least.
Let your guard down and he'll devour you whole. Be careful, darlings. You have been warned. Ooh-wee! Here I thought things couldn't get any spicier.
Oh, I must do my British thing. My bow, thank you.
Oh, and look who else is here. Hey, your guy's here. Goodbye. Look who's here. March 28th, 5:55 p.m., prison maximum security.
I'm just thinking of the Stone Ocean. Judge Gavel, I didn't expect to find you here.
We have been conducting inquiries, which, given that we are in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. What is strange is that you are still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? Yeah, but I fucking hate you. Oh my god! Get him out! Your first message here was, where is he? And now he's here and you're like, I want him gone. I told you that your badge was at risk should our paths cross again. And yet here you are.
I'm sorry that you thought I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor. I don't care. But I'm not about to let the truth slip from my grasp, no matter what you or the committee might say. I'm here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourselves should have uncovered.
I have to remember what fucking voice I did for him. He's lost and he doesn't even know what he's doing. such a lost guy. Okay, I guess it would be this one where I talk to Connis, right? No, I'm a liar unless it's like way early. No, okay, hold on. I gotta find Connis so I can remember what fucking voice I gave him. No, wait, I'm confused. Oh no, yeah, okay, it is here. Let me hear my voice really quick for him. You must forgive my little joke. Chess is, after all, a game of war. Soldiers, knights, castle. Okay, it's just the Van Zyk's voice, but a little more, strained. Okay. You have more business with me, I take it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I always have business with murderers. I try to get them in jail.
I do. I promised I would be back to prove that you were the killer, and here I am. This should be amusing. Very well, whenever you are ready.
Objection!
Oh my god. Not so fast. We have some truths of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact. I want you hit in the head with a rock. Indeed, we are now more certain than ever that Simeon Saint was the murderer. Bro's standing on 2 feet. Bro's breathing oxygen. This is an issue. Exterminate all winner. I'm saying, bro, truer things have never been said. And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prison proper. Did you find the tunnel? The what? The tunnel. Did you find the tunnel, yes or no? Because I found the tunnel, which very much indicates anyone but Simeon Saint. But, you know, if you found the tunnel, surely you have some other evidence, right? But you found the tunnel, right? God, what am I doing? Just having like an existential crisis in my chat. And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prison proper. We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to rebut our deductions, there will be no going back. Is rebut the word or rebut? Because I know rebuttal is but it's rebut? I don't know, whatever. There's no going back. Your very career hangs in the balance. What? You mean you'll take his badge if you don't like how this goes? That's intimidation! Not at all. If anything, I am showing him mercy. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case. It never was. And I am under no obligation to hear him out. If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions,
Damn.
I will allow him one last chance. Well, are you truly willing to take the risk? To put your beloved badge on the line?
Damn right. The fuck do you take me for? Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened there? What happened here, dude? That's crazy. Ooh, that's fucking wild. Ooh, that's crazy. Ooh, that's crazy how you're banned now, because what the fuck are you talking about? That's so clearly not real. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. I have to remember to blur that on the YouTube VOD. I probably won't, though. 127:11. I'm just gonna write that down so I can remember. 127:11. Roughly banned, or blur ban. Yeah, I'm just gonna write that down for myself so that I can edit it later. Anyways,
Mr. Edgeworth! Sir!
I've never been more ready for anything in my fucking life. I accept your terms on the grounds that I'm just simply better than you. I'm gonna save right fucking quick. I'm gonna save right fucking quick. I am confident of my reasoning, and what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co. Hello? Where'd that come from? And I do not intend to besmirch its name. The silence was damning there. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated.
Very well, let us see whether you are brave or simply reckless. By the power vested in me by the almighty goddess of justice, let this judgment commence. Eustace, if you will allow me...
Oh! Which one specifically? But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I do love doing voices. Did you know voice acting is fun? Perchance, even. I don't know why I say perchance all the time.
Eustace, if you will allow me. Fine by me. He's all yours, Gavel.
I don't even remember if that's the right voice for Winter. I just did that. How Knight wound up in the prison proper.
You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume?
I cannot remember if that's the Winter, but hold on. Now it's bugging me. I'm gonna go to, because I have it pulled up. Or one of my other times I fucking talked with him. Where the fuck is Winter? Was he even in this episode at all, actually? He might not have been. Yeah, hold on. I genuinely want to see what my voice for Winter was. I do not recall, like right here.
We're not denying it. There's no proof to that.
Oh, and I'm fact the murderer was some sort of middle blade.
Hold it.
I just want to... A middle blade, you say? And do you have any evidence to support this?
Ha! You mean you didn't even look at the victim's injuries?
Why, I'm not surprised, you third rate. Okay, so, it's a lot, I need the voice higher than what I'm doing, but whatever. I don't care. Or rather, it's lower there, and it should be higher, really.
He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he'd stolen.
Okay.
He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he was wheeled to one of the prison workshops.
Wrong. So wrong. It figures she was going to bring up Mr. Saint going to Knight's cell. No shit. It was pretty obvious that she would do that. I would have done it too. I like to imagine Edgeworth is like, every time she brings up a point that he's like, of course she'd bring that up. He's like, yeah, I would have done that too. What the fuck? I would have also updated the autopsy, which you didn't do. So I'm just saying it might be a little better than you, but whatever.
Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found?
I would actually.
This is a still from the footage we received. Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his...
Mr. Saint is speaking with Knight at his cell.
Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view.
Nothing means that there's no proof that that's intentional.
It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected.
What are you talking about, though?
A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say?
No.
Mr. Saint is gay? Oh, 100%.
We've established this. A blind spot, which means that the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage if he did at all. So, it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at this point.
Well, no shit. I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage? There's really only one possibility. He intended to escape.
Well, yeah, no shit. Dude, it's not a blind spot if you can see it in the camera.
I mean, yeah. Well, they're saying it's like a blind spot in terms of like it blinds a majority of like the cell. They mean it literally. They mean it in like it's blinding. It's obscuring vision of the cell, not that it's a blind spot in the camera, which doesn't fucking make sense. They worded it very wrong, but a prison break. That's so cool. Mr. Carcerado, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it. I have to step up my game. Okay, now is really not the fucking time.
Mr. Carcerado's escape is no laughing matter.
It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. That is to say, he was his accomplice. Wow, go Simeon! Hey! Shut the fuck up! That wasn't a compliment! I understand that the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show, and then removed from the premises along with the rest of the circus equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood. Wrong!
Judge Cavell's argument seems reasonable until you use your fucking brain. But there must be a fault in her logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it. Okay. Okay, give me 1 fucking second first of all. I just need to look through our evidence once more. So, from the end we have the tunnel, which she definitely doesn't fucking know about. Security gates deployed at the entrances to both the detention center and the prison proper, capable of detecting items made of metal, which the keys are. Mr. Knight's cell keys. A guard was attacked and his keys, including the one to Knight's cell, were stolen. They have yet to be recovered. Missing guard. Wait. Including the one to Knight's cell. Okay, I don't know why that broke me for a second. Anyways. Stolen from a guard's locker in detention center corridor on March 26th. What day is it? Footage of a detention center holding cell, the victim being attacked by a dark form. That's a wild way of phrasing that.
By a dark form.
Anyways, I'm gonna save just so I don't have to like go through all that again. But I'm just gonna press for now. You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume?
Hold it!
Your Honor, about this incident,
You have heard about it, of course.
surely any attorney worth his salt would have his sources. Yes, I'm aware of it, of course. I simply wish to confirm.
Oh my fucking god! Then you are wasting both of our time. Shall we continue?
Hate you. He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Right. Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys?
I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regains consciousness, I'm sure he will confirm our suspicions.
I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further on her reasoning. Press further, the fuck? Sorry, but I believe there's a flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There was no need, surely.
He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed.
They didn't mean it. When I play this to use a guide to understand how court works. Talking to Eustace Winter made me feel stupid because occasionally he'd say something I agreed with or something I just didn't understand. That's fair. That is very fair. He does do that. He's the worst kind of wrong because he'll say like 99% bullshit and then he'll sprinkle in a little bit of truth and you're like, well, yes, but like you have one bit of correct and then everything else in this dish is wrong. And it's like, sprinkle a little bit of truth on top and this still is a bunch of false. Anyways.
He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed.
Alright.
He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for an opportune moment to present itself.
He hid the keys. I am afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor, but Knight wasn't hiding any keys. That has been proven already. This is the piece of evidence that proves Knight didn't have the keys. Fucking... what? Give me a sec. Prison Winter, Gavel, and the warden searched the prison for the murder weapon. Couldn't find it. I have to remember. Footage of the detentions are holding, so that's not it. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me cook. Let me cook for a second.
Is it the prison search? Because you searched the prison. I didn't find shit.
I feel like prison search.
Take that!
You searched the fucking prison.
So I'm wrong.
No, why? Do you believe there's something wrong with it?
Well, no. Hold on, let me cook. Then perhaps you could refrain from insinuating blah blah, whatever. Okay, well that blew up in my face. No, but that's the right path. That's the right fucking path. Press this. Like this is the way we need to go. I'm gonna save here because this is 100% something. Ace Attorney does not do this and it means fucking nothing. I have the keys and then blah 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 and it's like, oh, he hid them, but you're wrong and stupid. Now I have to recall why you're wrong and stupid. Is it the secure? Fuck it, I guess. I don't know. I don't recall. I don't. Hold on. I'm safe scumming for a sec, cause I fucking don't. I know. Shut up. I just wanna get this, cause I mean, there's only so many things it can be. The
Take that!
keys themselves? Okay, yeah, the keys have yet to be found. Which that felt fucking stupid to say, if I'm honest. That felt like a stupid thing to be like, oh, that's the answer. The keys themselves, the keys were found, or the keys weren't found because they weren't found. Like, what? Since you know about the incident, I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and his cell, and no keys were found. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, neither can your theory!
Yeah. I have considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it's such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chess set.
You can't! Nah! You can't go back on what you said before. Last time you said that the fucking knife was hidden in there. Now you mean to say that the fucking... No! Fuck you, no! Knight's chess set. The same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden?
Was it? I can't help but wonder about that.
You said it! Oh no, it was Winner's Theory. Was it Winner's Theory? They don't agree with it? Oh! Okay, well then, still! Fucking pick a lane! God damn it, you're a team on this! Pick a goddamn lane! What? But you're the one who proposed it!
Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion.
That's a sentence with a lot of S's. So the two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it.
Allow me to restate the facts. Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chess set. When Mr. Saint came to see him, Mr. Knight used the keys to open his cell and climbed inside the cage. It was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper.
But no, but you're still wrong, because you're about to, Mr. Saint and Mr. Knight only met up to kiss each other goodbye. Yeah, no, real. That's what the thing was there for, so that he could, like, lean in and smooch his homeboy. There's nothing. It's like, we talked to Simeon. Why did you place this in such a place where it can hide view of the cell?
Well, I wanted to kiss him and I didn't want anyone to know.
It's like, oh, they're gay. All right, case closed. We won. All right, that's the end of it. They're just gay, Your Honor. Move on.
He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper. Anyway, you're about to say that he's getting moved into the place and Saint is going to kill Knight in the workshop A, which we have proven is not fucking true, because there's his blood in his cell and the video of him getting attacked by a, quote, dark form, which sounds way more cool than it actually is. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facility after the show. But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
Didn't. Objection! On so many grounds. But Mr. Saint was part of that performance. That too! How would he even have had time to commit the murder? I hate you.
How indeed? Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example.
You know shit. She's done her homework, I see.
The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite...
Elephantine. Okay, I was really confused for a second.
The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite the
That's right.
opposite the Elephantine, heroine of the show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails, and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine.
Holy fuck! He's sent flying. This might be thumbnail. I should have gotten it right, whatever. Isn't that dangerous?
Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for a period of approximately 15 minutes.
And you're saying the crime took place during that time?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
I hate her.
After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
No, I wouldn't say. I would not say that. Objection is what I would say. You stupid. You stupid. Committing the crime and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible, assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. Oh, okay, we're bringing out the trump card now? Perfect. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell. Big ass hammer.
I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence.
Objection! I got other shit! And you won't have to. I have proof of a different kind.
Oh. Very well. Would you be so good as to present it? What proof do you have that the murder took place in the victim's holding cell?
It's just a little thing called blood!
Take that!
This appears to be a photograph of a floor.
Imagine if that's all this fucking was. Like, yes! His floor!
Almighty goddess of justice, grant me patience.
That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it.
Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensics operatives.
Objection, I don't, but you know who does? Dick Gumshoe! I have my resources. A certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable one. He didn't even get it.
The detective. How very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decide to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police. Oh no, Gummy's badge is on the line too!
Forgive me, Detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well.
I will enter the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However...
Objection!
Bad luck, idiots! You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless!
Mr. fucking winner. I'd forgotten you were there. It was nice while it lasted. I'm saying! Get this motherfucker out of... I want him in contempt of court! I want him hung by jumper cables!
I just put it in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency. You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell.
Correct.
Are you saying the mutt also wiped the blood up before it left the scene? This motherfucker really serious. Oh my god. No! That's not what we're fucking saying! We're saying that the... Okay, admittedly we haven't told them about the tunnel yet, but my god! Uh-oh! What other tricks can do it, huh? A blood-wiping dog? You're a joke!
I'm also here still. You'd have wiped that blood up, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Elmut, yes you would.
What?
What? He's helping me, alright. That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know, never misses a drop. Alright, well that helped me. I was gonna suggest some other shit, but yeah, no, he's already just... We are saying by caught. Yeah, I was gonna, like, this is what, like, I had a whole other theory going on in my head, but you just, like, admitted it, so yeah, sure, fuck it. The dog cleaned up the blood. Sure, man. I mean, yeah, why not? At this point, he admitted he could do it, so fuck it. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence, after all.
Saved by an assassin of all people. Jeez Louise, you could have just taught the little guy to shake hands.
Oh, he does that marvelously too. Although, the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand. Then...
Not listening! I can't hear you! I see. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered some evidence worth considering.
Oh, and you look so fucking pissed about it. Ooh, you look so mad. Ooh, you're mad. Ooh, yeah, you're mad. You're mad. Ooh.
You were understanding. All right. Wait, I'm not done yet. I just thought of something else. He's doing the fucking camera thing. Overruled. Thank you! Oh my god, Gavel, I've never wanted to shake your hand more than right now. Oh my god, thank you. Holy shit, you shut him up, finally. Ooh, boy, somebody's taking no prisoners. Eustace, would you be so kind as to shut the fuck up, as to allow me? All yours, Gavel. Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer. I'm going to kill it. I was just offering the handshake! My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center. His second thought ever. To be fair, no, hey, let's give Eustace Winter a little credit. This is like his third or fourth. This is his third or fourth thought. We'll give him that. We'll give him that. He's 20 minutes old, and he's had his fourth thought. Let's just give him that, at the very least. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center. Tunnel. I cannot accept your theory into evidence. Tunnel. Hold it. Tunnel. I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you. Gavel is very annoying at first, but I've grown to like her. I have heard, I will say, and I really, like, I know this game's been out a long time. This is my first time playing it. So, like, please do not spoil. But also, I have heard from a friend that they get a redemption. What was the exact phrasing? I want to find that really quick. Oh, and speak of the devil, she's DMing me. I'm gonna wait to respond to that because that's a whole conversation that I need to wait to have.
Where is it? Where is the... Okay, it's not that far up. Right. So I told my friend... I'm not gonna spoil... Oh, no, I know you weren't. I'm just saying it anyways. I said I want Winter Shot dead. He's so annoying. My friend says they do get character development. I'm like, that sucks. I want the development of their corpses, in parentheses, decomposition. Which, dare I say, I cooked. Dare I say I fucking cooked. I want the development of their corpses, decomposition. Dare I say I cooked, you know? Praise be to the goddess of justice for smiting that annoying twink and his my baby can do no wrong mother. I cooked. I cooked. Everyone gets character. Oh yeah, definitely. But I wish they didn't. I wish they got corpse development. I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. This piece of evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center. Hold on, I gotta do my bit.
Take that!
Tunnels! Tunnels! This is...
You see it now, don't you?
Tunnels!
It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison.
A secret passageway?
I want them to freeze Eustace and keep him youthful forever. I want them to hit him with an aging beam that just makes him 87. I want his stupidity to no longer be charming. I hate him.
Secret passageway?
It was dug by one Mr. Rocco Carcerato, escapee. Which we've discovered, yes. It leads from his prison cell to a certain holding cell in the detention center. Yes, the very one where the victim was being held. I'm also gonna take a screenshot of that. That could be thumbnail.
Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time.
I draw Eustace a lot on my Twitter. I've drawn him having a violent...
And the idea of just being like, like you say the first part of that sentence, like, oh, fan art, that's cool. And then it's like, I draw him having a violent stroke, and it's like, oh, hate art, that's fun. Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time.
I'm gonna bring my water cup up because I am thirsty. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm good now. Well, don't know what happened there. Mr. Connis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it's the same tunnel that was used to carry out the murder. I wanna freak the fuck out.
In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled. Mr. Edgeworth, you are out of line.
Fucking where? Hold it? How the fuck so, Your Honor?
Overruled.
You can't overrule the question!
Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation.
We have multiple bits of evidence. We have the security footage, which you are refusing to acknowledge. We have an admission from the dog owner that he was able to clean up blood and cleaned blood in the cell. We have proof that they were connected with the chest diagram and his chest. These are connected. We've established that. And there's a tunnel with dog prints. I do not know how else we can prove. Okay, it's just out of list. Stroke is crossed out. Now I have to draw him drowning on electric chair. Hanged and crucified. That's too good for him. Put him on like do like an upside down crucifix. That feels more in character for him. Crucifix makes him look too much like a martyred hero. Let's put him on an upside down crucifix. I'm just thinking of the Cars video. I want him hung by jumper cables. Just with Eustace.
Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at a scene of an investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase?
Not exactly, but yeah.
Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own.
You took a page out of my book. Upside down crucifix it will be.
Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report.
His autopsy report? Gimme! Thank you for the amazing and great idea. This is world changing. Hey, I got you.
When did we get that? How do you not know you had it? That makes sense, actually.
The police handed it to me only a short while ago. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death, stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort.
Dog tooth. Canine tooth. Fuck you. Actually sick of your shit.
It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound.
Dog tooth.
As such, the police has yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon.
Canines. Tooth of a murder dog. Murder dog teeth. Like, what are we doing?
But its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It is a bladed metal instrument.
That still could be a dog tooth with fillings. I don't know, dude, with like a fucking silver cap on it.
In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your flight of fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead?
No, I won't claim the dog used a knife. But that's impossible!
That will be all. This court is adjourned.
You can't. We're not in court! Stop acting like this objection! We're not in a courtroom! But the tunnel! The paw prints! You stupid asshole!
Hold it. What of them? Helmut is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened to cross the tunnel one day. Although I couldn't say for certain. I myself cannot wander quite so freely. That would be quite a coincidence, but I can prove it's not the case either. She sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? And I wish she kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with that. She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. I know the feeling all too well, and I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? This is the intern autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay. No sweat. Thanks for hooking us up. Cool, give me that shit. Yep, this all checks out. Yep. Alright, give me that fucking shit. Let me read this shit. Victim, Bronco Knight, age 24, cause of death, stab wound to the throat. Instant death. Not denying that. Murder weapon, sharp blade of some sort. Not denying that. Nothing of here says metal, by the way. No, wait, she's full of fucking shit. None of that says metal. There's no metal. This says victim, cause of death, murder weapon. It says sharp blade, not sharp metal blade. It says sharp blade, no metal. Metal not involved. Fuck you. This all checks out. Yep. Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic, after all. I was just trying to be friendly, Your Honor. Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel. All right, I got it. Nice work, Devel. Just like we planned it. I did only as you instructed, Eustace. But thank you. Don't give him the fucking credit for that. He didn't do shit. This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. But if the dog didn't kill Knight, then that takes Canis out of the run. No one I'm gonna throw up. The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might yet keep your badge if you finally abandon this fruitless quest. What's our move, sir? I think she really means it this time. What do you think, detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Gabel. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated. Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs by a thread. It also hangs by a save file! Making it up on the spot, deadass.
Then let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client. The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy. Hold it! Attaboy, Miles! That's what I like to see. Looks like the defense never rests is really starting to mean something to you. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first. My father? In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory's spirit in you for a second there. You said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I didn't believe you at first, but I'm starting to. Thank you, Fender. Alright, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on, let's make or break time. If it's true that Knight was offed with a bladed weapon, does our whole case really fall apart? A bladed weapon? Of course! Oh shit, yeah, we have chisels. And it has a bell tied to it, which people... Do we not have testimony about, like, hearing a bell or something? Prison roll call, that's not what we want. Prison search, no. Because he has Sawwick claims to have seen his dog biting the victim's throat. He doesn't seem to like me very much. Do we not have claims of hearing, like, a bell snap? Well, we have the cutscene, obviously, but, like... There were 5 chisels in Conus' cell when we last looked. A former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit a murder with a tool like that. In which case, the weapon that killed Mr. Knight was... Have you quite finished? It would be in your best... Shut the fuck up! Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So the murder weapon was a sharp blade. Then where is it? The guards didn't find it. Why can't you let this go? So what if they didn't find it? What are you driving at? What if I were to tell you that I know what the real murder weapon was? And it was right under our noses the whole time. Indeed, it was one of Mr. Conus' chisels. What? How? Overruled. I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible, half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in his cell by a dog. I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in the courtroom and at the scene of a crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murderer could not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it was we saw in the security footage. Oh yeah, the security footage! How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants? An excellent question. The footage shows the dog killing somebody, the dog jumping on somebody. Mr. Conus' dog jumping up at Knight. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man. He didn't? Oh, now you're doubting it. No, Knight was merely knocked out. The dog didn't drag a corpse through the tunnel. He dragged an alive but unconscious Knight. The real killer was the dog's master. Oh, I get it. By bringing Knight here, Mr. Conus could finish the job. And he could definitely use one of his chisels to do it. Correct. You! Bodhidharma Conus! You're the one who could have done it.
Objection!
Objection! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen, must learn to respect others. Oh, you have that shit memorized in your heart. How often do you hear that, boy? Are you asking me or confessing to what's on your... I was gonna say, yeah. We already searched Mr. Conus' cell from top to bottom, right, Gavel? Yes, we even inspected his chisels, all 4 of them. 4 of them. Oh, that's adorable. He's self-reporting. Yeah, he's like, have you ever had this on your report card? Is a bitch? It's like, all right, man. You should really be questioning who's giving you that as a report card. There wasn't a single speck of blood. Hold it! Did you say 4? That's adorable. Was that a laugh? Yes. Why, thank you, Your Honor. You have just confirmed my theory that you're dumb as fuck. I have? What exactly do you mean? It was a very exaggerated fake laugh, but it was a laugh. The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4. Oh yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5. And the one that's missing is the small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Connis, where did you hide that chisel? A pocket chisel? And what use might I have for such a thing? I'm rarely allowed to leave my cell. In which case, he shouldn't have had the chance to dispose of the weapon. You fucking numbskull. You've dug your own grave, Mr. Connis. You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be. Mr. Edgeworth, would you enlighten us? Connis could have... Is it still in his cell?
Take that!
It's my guess is he can't really leave his cell, so it has to be in here. Mr. Connis is still a prisoner, despite the comfort he enjoys. He is rarely allowed out of his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere, but that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up. Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth. Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. 4 chisels, 5 chisels, who's counting? A fact he took full advantage of. The old keep the incriminating evidence close routine. Classic.
Objection!
Objection? But I looked, I searched the whole cell myself, and there's just nowhere he could have hidden it. Objection? I am certain that the murder weapon is here. And that the reason why no one has found it yet is because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner. Hold it. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan? Stroke my ego, why don't you? Think, Miles, there must have been a hiding spot he could make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing? He's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here, come on! I'm trying to... I didn't notice a damn fucking thing. The dog. He hasn't made a sound today. When we were here before, he barked and growled repeatedly. Connis even encouraged him to do so. Oh, it must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it, but I think I know where he hid the murder weapon. In his dog's mouth? Giving up already? I expected more of you, Mr. Edgeworth. Hold it! I never said I give up, bitch. As well you should, if you would give me a moment. For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon. Is it really his dog?
Take that!
All I can imagine, yeah. Your dog. He seems unusually quiet today. Oh yeah, unlike last time when Mr. Connis, if you'd be so kind as to open Helmut's mouth. Oh, come now, he hasn't barked because he's a well-behaved boy. I had ordered him to last time. Then order him again this instant. It's not like we're asking for the world, Mr. Connis. Or do you have something to hide? Do you concede? If you insist, come on, Helmut, open up. There it is. And there we have it. A chisel that small was easily... What the fuck? A chisel in the dog? Why is there a chisel in the dog? I thought he'd been strangely quiet. Guess his brain was finally caught up. Shut the fuck up, Eustace. A chisel in the dog? Why is a chisel in the dog? I memorized it. Eustace, why don't you be a good boy and call forensics? Tell him it's urgent. Oh, you have a... I know I called you his mom, but this is ridiculous. Okay. I love voicing him like a crying bitch. It's awesome. Yep, that's blood. Our findings are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel. What? All right, GG's. Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it? All right, fine, you caught me, whatever. All right, so we're all on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah? The forensics evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that this is most likely the case. Aha! Fucker! How overruled is that, fuckhead? Mr. Connis, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself. We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one?
You never fail to entertain, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why does he always laugh like that, even when it's not funny?
Poor Helmut. How could they suspect us? You leave me little choice. I shall simply have to share. I did not kill anyone. I've grown tired of killing. Bullshit!
Something's not right. Why is he so calm?
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Connors' testimony. If you would be so kind. Gladly.
Oh, joy, I'm so excited.
Perhaps you might begin by explaining what you believe my motive to have been? Chess. I never knew this knight. Yes, you did. I had no contact with him. Yes, you did. No connection whatsoever. Alright, yes, you did. Given that this is the case, why would I possibly wish him dead? Ah, could it be you suggesting that it was my canine companion who had the motive instead? Helmut only bares his fangs when I tell him to. I am not so bloodthirsty that I would kill a man I did not know.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, when he puts it that way,
No, are you fucking stupid, Kay? An assassin who only kills his acquaintances. Not the soundest business model, I agree.
my work required me to deal with strangers, of course, but murder for its own sake? That's not my style.
So I need to prove a link between Knight and Connors. I have that immediately. I have that fucking immediately. I don't even need to save, because I immediately fucking have it. I never knew this Knight. I had no contact with him. Yes, you fucking did. It's so blatant. It's crazy.
Objection!
It's so fucking crazy. It's so fucking. Oh, look at the little human ball sack, not knowing its own testimony and not knowing how we fucking look. Ooh, are you stupid? You're getting sloppy, Mr. Connors. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require a human touch. We found this in the victim's room. It's the record of a game of correspondence chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board. What? The number of possible games have been calculated to be 10 to the power of 120, and that's on the low end.
Wait, so that's 10 times 10, 120 times over, right? 100,000.
I give up! I mean, what do you even call a number that big? A vanishingly unlikely coincidence, that's what. Now, tell us why you killed Knight, unless that is you would prefer to explain the coincidence.
Well, they do say that truth is stranger than fiction. It is, as you say, a coincidence.
Bull fucking shit. But that's totally impossible! We just proved that! We just said big number!
A coincidence of a different kind, child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim, you see. And yet here we are. Helmut is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmut? Yes, yes.
Chess diagram updated my order. Knight, did the two have some sort of connect? Wait, Knight was playing correspondence chess against Connors. Did the two have some sort of connect? What the fuck are you talking about?
I suppose there's nothing for it but to finally tell the truth, boy. The other prisoners had all gone to the yard, you see. There was a show of some sort, I believe. Here I was, minding my own business, when in comes Helmut dragging a corpse of all things. I had quite the shock, not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fellow's neck. Of course, I was none too keen on becoming a suspect, so I had Helmut take the body to the workshop. Once there, he removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me, just as I had asked.
The dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop?
Indeed he did. Removing it here would have made an awful mess after all.
You know something? That makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Salwitz said, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, not specifically.
That huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat. What did you just say? It was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him. I see. So what Mr. Salwitz actually saw was Helmut removing the murder weapon then.
Precisely.
Can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted, of course. Silly boy, it's not like you to slip up like that, is it now? And there you have it. That is about all there is to tell. I did not kill the man. At most, I am responsible for the removal of the weapon. Now, will that be all? Poor Helmut is growing...
Objection!
I forgot your voice is that deep. Goddamn, sorry. Sorry, but if you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Connus? Fender? No offense, Paleo, but I don't think you've quite told us everything. I'm sure we'd all like to know why you thought you needed to pull the chisel out in the first place. He's right. Makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion, but Connus had no reason at all to recover the murder weapon. So the mute one isn't as dumb as I thought. Please answer the question, Mr. Connus. It was because of the bell. The one attached to the chisel and the one around Helmut's neck. Have a very distinctive design, if you will. Of course, they were something of a trademark of yours, were they not? I don't get it. How does that even work? Bodhidharma Connus, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. Which does go, unfortunately, quite hard. The last sound his victims would ever hear. You flatter me. His voice is slowly turning into imperfect cell. But if it's any consolation, that hurt like hell. That was a DBZA line, but still, that voice is kind of what I'm getting now from this. I might honestly swap it, because I kind of do want to practice my imperfect cell impression for something, but... Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well. Your knife and its attached bell were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you. Yes, it was but one of my bells. One of only 2 in existence. Just 2? 2 and only 2. One for my knife and one for my beloved Helmut. Exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. My ears are my guide, after all, and I must be able to use my tools precisely. I'm truly trying to get the Taka vibe with the voice. I've been rewatching the DBZA commentaries recently, and so I'm trying to get that vibe of it truly, because I do want to use that voice for something. Not something stream related, but just something. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me. Mr. Connus' bell data jotted down in my organizer. Also water. Okay. When Helmut brought the body to my cell, I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. At first, I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed. But no, a chisel. An ordinary chisel. It's certainly no assassin's blade. Nonetheless, the bell would have suggested my involvement. Compounding the matter is the fact that I am the only person in this prison permitted to use such tools. It was clear that I would become the prime suspect. And so, the chisel had to be removed and hidden. Hold it! What? You still claim that all you did was have the dog move the body, that you had nothing to do with the killing. Hold it! How could I? I told you the chisel is not mine. You need to take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Why not have it checked for fingerprint? Or you need not take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Why not have it checked for fingerprints? Eustace! Huh? Me? But I don't know how to check for prints! Get forensics! Oh, right! Ow! Sure thing! We got him! Fingerprints! They're Mr. Knight's. And Mr. Connus? Nope, just Mr. Knight's. Oh, and forensics said there's no sign of any prints having been wiped off. Only Knight's fingerprints. This isn't good. Should I get them to check again? Now do you see? I have never so much as touched that chisel. Helmut carried it in his mouth, that is all. Therefore, any prince must belong to whoever had it last.
So the murder weapon belonged to the victim? Ooh, that's not helpful. That's not good.
As I said, I have not touched the chisel. Therefore, I cannot be the killer. Or do you wish to suggest otherwise?
I've got nothing to counter with. But what could this mean? Is he not the killer after all? Is he actually telling the truth? No, he can't be. I am sure this goes without saying, Mr. Edgeworth, but I'm killing you now. But if you do not find a solution to your current predicament quickly, I will have little choice but to relieve you of your badge. Even my patience has a limit, and I will not tolerate you throwing this investigation into chaos. Am I clear?
You've done it now, sir! She's serious!
I hate to admit it, but the fingerprints turn everything on its head. Without more evidence, I'm back to square one. Wait, something doesn't add up. Well, a few things, actually. What would Mr. Knight have needed a chisel for?
You could do a lot with a chisel, child. Break out of prison, for one.
Alright, then how did he get it in here? There's no way the guards would let him bring a super sharp tool in with him, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Huh. Hey, Earth to Mr. Edgeworth! You can't stand there hemming and hawing just because of a little step back. The important thing is finding the truth, you know? Doesn't matter how we get there as long as we save Simeon in the end. We can't give up now or ever.
Yeah, what she said.
I'm just there. I'm just like zoning out. I'll second that. You won me around with that, Kay. I'm half tempted to offer you a job for real. It's like I said, the defense never rests. Or rather, like your pop said. What do you think lies at the heart of those words, Miles? Any guesses? The heart of those words? It's like this. As defense attorneys, our client's fate rests on our shoulders. We're the only ones they can turn to. Simeon's our client, and we're the only ones who can save him. So we can't rest. Not while he's counting on us. And I'm not about to turn my back on your old man's legacy. Are you? We are Ace Attorney? That's just it, Miles. You think you're Ace Attorney, but you're wrong. When you put on this ring, we're Ace Attorney. I'm never gonna get over We Are the Flash. It's so dumb. I'm an associate with the defense now. No, I'm an associate with my father's firm. That's the role I have chosen, and that means that if I fail to save my client, I have failed in my duties. I will honor my father's vision and save Simeon Saint. No matter what setbacks I face, I cannot admit defeat. If one path is blocked, I must simply find another. There we go! That's the Miles Edgeworth I know! Now let's find that new path forward. We can start by trying to figure out how Mr. Knight brought that chisel into the prison. Right. How would Knight have managed to bring a chisel in here? The fucking pocket chest set! Usually it wouldn't be possible to bring a metal object into this facility undetected. Because of the security gates, right? Correct. But we already know that checks at one of the gates haven't been entirely thorough of late. Namely, the gate at the entrance of the detention center. Ooh, we fucking got him now. That gate is only used to scan people. Any items they bring into the facility are only subjected to a cursory check. Are you telling me that the chess set wasn't put through the metal detector? It should have been. Alas, it seems the guards have grown a little lax in that regard of late. Knight took advantage of this little oversight and had Mr. Saint bring him the chisel, hidden inside his pocket chess set. That does answer one of our questions, and it suggests that the chisel was indeed Mr. Knight's and not Mr. Connis's. Aha, we found what was actually hidden in there. However, we still have one rather pressing problem to address, that of the security footage in which Knight is attacked by a dog. How does one explain it if Mr. Connis was not the culprit?
Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck, it was Simeon? No, it couldn't have been. That would go against our entire fucking philosophy of trust him. But he's an animal tamer. Unless they make Regina a killer out of fucking nowhere. She's an animal lover, yeah, but she's also a fucking warden. She wouldn't... Wait, are we serious? Wait, are we fucking serious? No, it can't be. It can't be. But who the fuck else could it have been? They're not gonna make Regina a killer. They go from her being like... They go from her witnessing a murder of her... Or not witnessing, but like... Going through the loss of her father who was murdered to then making her a murderer? That's character assassination. They wouldn't do that. What? They wouldn't do that, I don't think. If Lagarde doesn't make... Lagarde questions Connors. She's the warden. She wouldn't have a... She wouldn't have someone be killed. I'm gonna keep going, but I'm questioning things. But then how do you explain his prints not being on the murder weapon? This one's a real three-piper. The court, too, finds itself wanting for a satisfactory explanation. Wait, sir, I think it might be time to show you another one of my secret weapons. Introducing secret weapon number 4, Lil V. What? What sort of name is that, detective? I came up with it myself, sir. Anyway, you can use it to analyze the video footage. An excellent idea. Oh, wait, I forgot. Sell. Whoops. I forgot what I did. An excellent idea. Perhaps then you might finally see that I am telling the truth.
Who knows if there's anything to be found, but it has to be worth a try.
All right. Want me to talk you through how to use it, sir?
Seeing as I'm not exactly familiar with video analysis techniques, perhaps I should hear him out. Yeah, sure, why not? If you could run me through its functions, detective, that would be most appreciated.
Yes, sir! Whoa, it's like a whole game mechanic. So basically, you just gotta do what you always do. Examine anything that catches your eye. I can examine things with Y on my Xbox One controller, I see. Next up, see those controls at the bottom of the screen?
Pause, rewind, fast forward, zoom in, autoplay.
The panels on the left and right let you rewind or fast forward, and you can use the middle one to pause. Get used to those, and you're golden, sir.
Seems I can also press right bumper to fast forward and left bumper to rewind on my Xbox One controller.
Edra sees this all as a game.
Yeah. And I can press A on my Xbox One controller to pause.
He just pulls out a fucking Xbox One controller. Sir, what are you doing? When the video's paused, you can go to the previous frame with left bumper or on your Xbox One controller, or the next frame with right bumper on your Xbox One controller. Or just use the same control panels I showed you earlier. Lastly, I'd better explain how to zoom in. Just line up the old cursor with the area you want to take a closer look at, then use the panel in the bottom right and Lil V will do the rest. It's got those 2 expanding arrows on the right on it. Can't miss it, sir.
It would appear I can zoom in by pressing X to... Oh my god, there's a lot of controls to this. Okay.
By the way, even when you're zoomed in, you can still examine stuff, just like the regular view. Also, you can make use of the previous and next frame to get a good look at what's really happening. Only thing you can't do when you're zoomed in is play the footage, so there's that.
I see. And how do I zoom out again?
Just use the panel at the lower right again, sir. See how it's gone from expanding to collapsing arrows out there? That's because you're zoomed in.
Okay, this is actually sick as fuck. Wait, is this like a reoccurring thing? I love this.
And that about sums it up. Now let's fire Lil V up for real. Remember, just examine anything that catches your eye and you'll do fine.
I'm immediately going to that mirror. You're the only one in the history of time. The footage from Knight's holding cell. Other than the victim being attacked by that dog, I can't see what else it might show us. But suppose they're wrong. What could we be looking at instead? Could the person in the footage be someone other than... That's why I'm immediately going to the mirror. Never met an Xbox user. I mean, I'm gonna be so real. I had an Xbox One, and the reason I got it is because, like, my parents... I was a kid at the time.
my parents gave me the choice between like, do you want an Xbox One or do you want a PS4? Like, which do you prefer? And I was like, Xbox One, because I could play games with my cousin. My cousin barely used her Xbox One, so it was a stupid choice. I now have a PS5. I made the swap. I should have just got a PS4 from the start. Genuinely, I should have. It would have made so many things easier. But, I mean, my friends had it at the time, too, so it's like, you know, whatever. And if so, could whatever's attacking them be something else, too? I should keep both questions in mind while reviewing the footage.
You never know what you're gonna see once you start looking at things up close. Check every detail, sir. You'll find something, I'm sure.
I'm immediately going to that fucking window. What in this footage seems odd? Okay. Waiting for the... Zoom in and go... Oh, wait. Frame by frame here. Frame by frame in this little mirror. Oh, maybe I missed it. Go back, 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 go back. Let's zoom out. Actually, did he already, like... Okay, that's him getting a... Let's play. Because I think there's probably one. What do we... Oh! Wait. Hold on. Wait, do we have, like, a good look at the face? I know we see the hat. I'm acknowledging the hat. I want to see, is there, like, a good look at the face? Alright, let's just examine. The figure is reflected in the mirror here, too. Is that a hat?
Say, doesn't that look like the hats the guards wear, sir? Aw, jeez. Is that what I think it is?
Have there been any reports of one of the animals attacking a guard recently?
Not that I've heard of.
So this may not be a guard at all, but somebody dressed as one. This might shed a little light on the matter of the hat.
Take that!
Well, I get that, but who is it? So, no guards have reported being attacked by an animal as far as we know. We did hear about a guard's spare uniform being stolen. Could the person in the security footage perhaps be someone disguised as a guard? Someone attempting to escape without being noticed?
A guard disguise? I guess it might work. Wait, weren't we just talking about someone?
We were indeed. Someone who seems to have successfully made his escape. If the person in this footage isn't Knight, then the creature may not be a dog either. Wait, what? Zoom in and check. What in this footage seems odd? Wait, hold on. Let's pause at the... Okay. Let's just go frame by frame. Is it a cat? What the fuck is that? I must be seeing things. Person really is. Perhaps something else in the footage can provide me the clue. What? Are we not trying to... Wait, are we not... Hold on. No, I want to look at... Oh, I had to zoom in. Oh, it's a polar bear! It's his polar bear! Wait, that's... I suspect we may have made a critical error of judgment. What we're looking at here is no dog. This animal is a fucking bear. It's not a dog, it's a bear. What? So the paw prints from the photo I took were not canine, but ursine. Damn, okay, you know the... Played this in my 3DS, it was so difficult because the screen was so small. That's very fair, yeah. Okay, tunnel prints data update in my organizer. A bear? So you... Could that mean... Yes, I think it could. After all, who else do we know with such a pet? We had assumed that it was Knight in the security footage. Well, it was his cell. It's hardly a crazy theory, perhaps. But now that we know about the hole under the bed, it is no longer the only possibility. Whoever had access to the tunnel could very well be the one caught on camera. And who was that, Mr. Edgeworth? Would you care to tell the... Are you fucking kidding me? We saw the flashback. We saw the flashback.
Take that!
I believe I know who our guard in disguise is. It's none other than Rocco Carcerato, the prisoner who recently escaped from this facility. I'm confident it's him because he was assigned a polar bear cub as his companion. But the bear in that video was all black! Indeed. And we have evidence that explains why. We fucking do. Oh, the mud! The mud. Recall, if you will, Mr. Frank Solid's testimony. That's the rubber glove I dropped. Would you care to explain why it's so dirty? Oh, of course, that's mud from one of the pet treatments I've been practicing. I was giving one of the animals a mud pack right when the incident happened. I see. Around what time would this have been? Let's see. The show had already started, so around 9 a.m. perhaps? The thing is, the more mud I applied, the more in the zone I got, and the darker the animal's fur became. There's no trance quite like the trance one enters when one slathers an animal with thick black mud. While the circus performance was underway, he was giving one of the animals a mud pack treatment. That animal could have been, indeed, our polar bear. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Mr. Edgeworth, your last assertion simply introduces yet another contradiction. Fucking where? The footage from the security camera. No, it doesn't! I fully understand, Your Honor, and your doubts are entirely justified. Mr. Solwood mentioned applying the mud pack while the circus performance was underway, and this does indeed introduce a new contradiction concerning the security footage. It does? Yes, let's put it this way. When would you expect the footage to have been recorded, Kay? If it was taken right after he applied the mud pack treatment, it should have been around 9 a.m. In which case, something isn't right about the footage. Really? And what's that? The date? What new contradictions does security footage introduced relative to when it was
Take that!
the time, I guess? Like, I can't think of anything else. Mr. Solwood said he administered the treatment at around 9 a.m., in which case the security footage should also show a time of around 9. However, the timestamp said 6:42 a.m. On the day of the murder, the prisoners all went to the yard to watch the circus. All except 3. Mr. Connors, who remained in his cell in maximum security, Mr. Solwit, who is administering a mud pack treatment in the workshop, and Rocco Carcerato, who had been awaiting that precise moment to put his escape plan into action. I believe he entrusted the bear to Mr. Solwit before entering the tunnel. Oh my god, it's adorable. And the bear then slipped out of Mr. Solwit's grasp to run after its human. Mr. Solwit would have then left the workshop to pursue the bear, at which point he saw Mr. Connis's dog retrieving the murder weapon from Mr. Knight's body. It all fits perfectly, except for the security footage, which should have been recorded from around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is 3 hours off. But why would the timestamp be wrong? Detective, I would like you to have the security camera examined. Right away, please. I'm so confused. I don't get how that's possible, actually. I'm back, sir! I just talked to the guards, and they got no fucking clue. We don't know. Seems like the time codes can slip on the cameras if they lose power. What? They're pretty old, sir. Guess the clock stops when the power's off. Which would mean the power was off for approximately 3 hours at some point? That's not all, sir. Remember how Knight denied stealing the keys? No one believed him, considering, well, he seemed kinda like the only suspect. Turns out that wasn't all he said. He also said he was knocked out cold just like the other guy. Which may not necessarily have been a lie. Oh my god, I was thinking Gavel for some reason. Okay. Darlings, there you all are! Also, I'm gonna just do one thing really quick that I just thought of. Let me go to my files. How many recordings do I have here? What the fuck is that? I'm just making sure I have recordings I can, like, delete.
Like the start of
Oh, right, this is the... Okay, I can delete that because that's uploaded. What is this? Is this just gameplay? Yep, okay, that's just dispatch, so I can delete that, and that's also dispatch from the same day, so I can delete that. I'm realizing this is going longer than normal. What is this? Oh, this is Revice, okay. I realized this was going on longer than normal for my stream, so I was just like making sure that the recording doesn't get fucked up due to like how many files were in there and being like, oh, you have no more storage. Sucks to be you. Anyways, delete. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're back in it now. Sorry, I just had to get that quick.
How goes the investigation? Is there anything I can do to help things along?
Actually, there might be something we can do for you, Warden Lagarde. The escapee, Mr. Carcerato, I believe he may still be on the premises. He's disguised as a guard. Here's the proof, should you need it. We're reasonably certain that the person captured on this tape is our man. And if I am correct, he might even be right there in this room with us now. Right here in this room with us now.
Hey, Mr. Carcerato would have been wearing a bracelet, right?
Yes, a bracelet that could be easily hidden under the sleeves of his stolen uniform. Furthermore, the doors out of the prison proper don't have those sensors that detect the bracelets installed. So if he avoided doors with sensors, he could simply wait for an opportunity to finally make his escape.
Well, yes, I suppose he could. He'd just have to avoid the workshop and the cells and... Oh my. He's one of you, isn't he? He's here right now!
Oh, found the polar bear.
Hey, look, it's Teddy!
Jump on someone. Damn right! Hey, balls off! Get your mitts off of me, you big palooka! I don't remember what voice I gave him. Thank you, Teddy. Very kind of you to confirm our suspicions. Dang it, kid! If it wasn't for you, I don't remember his fucking voice. I'm not even gonna go look for it. We're at the end here. What a thing it is to be loved, huh, Mr. Carcerato? Tom, I'm almost envious. Guards, apprehend this man! A moment, if you will, I have some questions for our would-be escapee. If we are to learn the truth, I will need to speak with him. With your permission, of course. I can hardly say no now, can I? Well, come on then. Hit me with your best shot. That feels right. Mr. Carcerato's escape route led directly to Knight's cell. It's highly possible he has something to offer. Tell me what you were doing on the day Mr. Knight's body was discovered.
I don't fucking know. Leave me alone.
Around the time of discovery.
So it was you guys, huh? You're the ones who found my secret getaway tunnel? You know how long it took me to dig that frickin' thing? I had me a guard's uniform, a whole dog, and a plan in place, so I went for it on the day you found the guy. But then this little guy just had to come right after me. The sack of fur was covered in mud, too. Had to go back to our cell. I would have gotten away with this. Somebody had off night and brought you bums down here.
You claim to have dug that tunnel just now. How exactly did you do it?
How? Used everything I could get my hands on, see? Hammers, spoons, you name it.
Spent every dime I had on this cockamy fixer. What do I gotta show for it now, huh?
Do not be disheartened, friend. Tomorrow is another day.
There's an outside chance Mr. Carcerato and Knight met face to face just before Knight's death. I should see what other details I can extract out of him. Oh my god, it's going on for a while, damn. So it's you guys, huh? You're the ones who found my secret getaway tunnel? Damn, Skippy. And I'll do it again, bitch. I'm telling you, shut up! Who are you telling to hold it? The tunnel you don't know nothing! You don't know what I had to do! Had to come crawl into the fixer, monk! Had to grovel and kowtow? Day after day after day! How you gonna give me back the hours, huh? The days? The months? I can't get a word in edgewise. You should have never stuck your nose in my tunnel! Never! You know how long it took me to dig that freaking thing? Hold it! So the tunnel was all your own work. Every inch! You see anybody else in my cell when you was there, I like this voice for him. That's quite an effort, even for an athlete.
Yeah, now that I think of it, that is an insane amount of digging for one guy.
Yeah, well, you don't even know the half of it, kid. But it ain't like I had a choice. Trust nobody and don't get caught. Them's the rules a con's gotta live by.
Huh. You know, the rules of being a great thief are pretty similar.
Kay, shut the fuck up. Kay, I'd rather you didn't start sympathizing with the suspect.
I was just joking, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ain't no stinking joke to me. You punks owe me.
I kinda like doing this voice. This is a fun voice. My guard uniform, a whole dog plan in place. What's the plan? What was the plan? The uniform, was that from the fixer too? Uh-huh, sure was. Heard he had something on one of the guards. Had the guy swipe it from a pal's locker.
And were you wearing it when you were crawling through the tunnel?
Nope. Would've got dirt on it. Had to hold on to it till I got to the holding cell. But once I was out of there and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake. Here we go, I thinks. Freedom beckons. And then the furball here jumps up at me.
Which would be the moment captured on camera. I see. I'd be grateful if you could add that to your testimony.
Once I was out of that tunnel and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake.
Is that you had the keys? So you had the keys is what you're saying? So you had the keys.
You claim that leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of cake, as you put it. Yeah? You got a problem with that? Because we can make it a problem if you catch my drift.
I love this voice, actually. This is a fun voice. I love this voice. Even once you had reached the knight's cell, you still had another door to contend with. How exactly did you plan on opening it?
Weave? Mr. Carcerado, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake only because you had the key. I don't got no stinking key. I didn't need one. It was a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right out.
No, you fucking didn't. Yes, I suppose Knight's cell was vacant by that point. There would have been no reason to lock it. And it was indeed unlocked when I went to examine it for myself, so perhaps when you'd finally succeeded today, it truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. But you had attempted to escape previously. Yeah, the security footage shows when you tried and failed because Teddy caught you. Which was during the circus performance before the body was discovered. The holding cell was still locked at the time because no one knew that Knight had been killed yet. Therefore, you must have had the key to his cell on you. Without it, your escape would not have been possible. Are you saying, could he really have? I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was, in fact, perpetrated by none other than Mr. Carcerado. He is the one who attacked the guard. Oh, jeez. He's like... But not just the guard, Knight too. All to gain possession of the guard's keys.
It wasn't me, you lousy bum. I didn't even know this Knight died.
Jackson, fuck you. You didn't... After you stole the keys, you went back to your cell to avoid suspicion. And then you waited for the perfect moment to escape. A moment when the prison would be almost deserted. That's right, the moment of the show, just before the discovery of the body. Unluckily for you, that particular attempt was thwarted by your furry friend.
Hold it! Says who, huh? You got proof, genius? This ain't your win yet, nah! Knight knocked the guard out for the count, and everybody knows it! Objection! Don't play games with me. Knight was as much a victim as the guard in this case.
As a matter of fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell. The blood, right?
Take that!
Yeah, the blood. Okay, got it. We found traces of Knight's blood on the cleanly wiped floor of his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than him having been attacked? And it was you who attacked him. You ambushed the both of them and stole the keys.
Why, I oughta... What's with you, huh? That newspaper wiped that blood up good. Ain't no way you should have found it.
Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyway?
If they checked Knight in the guard's hands, it would have seen those two never came to blows. But that blood'd give up the whole game. Ain't no way they don't figure there was a third man in the ring. Plus, once they started sniffing around the floor, they'd have found the tunnel in a heartbeat.
So you wiped the blood to buy yourself a little more time, so you could wait for a better opportunity. Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you clear of the prison, it seems. Now, hand over the keys!
Right in the kisser!
Oh. Oh, and you're gone.
Sick. So are we done here? Did we win? Did we win Ace Attorney? Okay. KO'd by a lousy, stinking bum. Fine. You want keys? Here. I hope you choke on them. Damn. All right. Wasn't planning on putting them in my mouth, but thank you.
Overruled.
What do you fucking mean overruled? Wait a moment. If Mr. Carcerado here had the keys. Indeed, Your Honor. Your theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to escape his cell. That was the only way he would have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and be moved to the workshop. Unfortunately for you, we now know that the theory cannot possibly be true. Fuckhead. No!
Guess this changes things up a bit, yeah? Now the only person who could have moved Knight's body is the one person who knew about that tunnel.
No! You gotta be freaking... Mr. Carcerado, you're under arrest! Come quietly now, pal! Wait, you got the wrong guy! I didn't do nothing! Alright, fine, I knocked the two chumps out, and I stole the keys! But after that, I went right back to my cell and waited for my moment! Next time I went to Knight's cell, there was nobody around, and I mean nobody! Plus, his body was found in the workshop! You think I magicked my way in there or something? I couldn't have gotten out of my cell! Indeed. You only had the key to Knight's cell. You couldn't have left your own cell back in the prison, but Mr. Carnus's dog could. What? It was not you, but Helmut who moved the body from your cell to the workshop.
I get it now. You're saying he wasn't the only con in this conspiracy.
Indeed. One can easily imagine that Mr. Carcerado and Mr. Carnus might have worked together. Mr. Carcerado could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell. And then Mr. Carnus's dog took him from there to the workshop. Eustace, don't do that to yourself. Stop hitting yourself. No, let him hit himself a little bit more. There are no restrictions on the animal's movements within the prison. Movement between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There was only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Carcerado. Hold it! How could you be so sure, huh? Maybe there's more of them and you just don't know! Something tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough. You got that right. You try scraping more than a hole in a dirt-ass spoon. Luckily for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of the work for me. What? You didn't dig the entire tunnel yourself? Nope. Found it when they put me in that cell. Ran all the way from there to the well in the yard already. Even looked down at the well to check it from there. It was the same tunnel, all right. Just made good on what somebody else already started. Oh shit, for real? Then, what was the original tunnel for? Who knows? You're the one with all the answers, pal. Maybe somebody else tried to break out.
Ooh, or maybe the animals dug it. Like, to get water from the well or something.
I've heard of more plausible scenarios than that in B-grade movies, Kay. Well's dry, kid. Ain't no water to be had down there. Though, come to think of it, a smell. Yeah, always smelled kinda nice down there. Nice?
Oh shit, the sweet smell.
Gee, I don't know. It smells sort of like dessert, I guess. Holy shit, the cake. A sweet scent. Sounds very familiar. Where did we come across a sweet scent before? The body.
Take that!
Detective Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. With the help of a police dog, we followed the scent of the body and traced its route back through the prison. And that, Mr. Carcerado, was how we found your tunnel. Could that same sweet scent be what you noticed coming from the wall?
Very clever, Mr. Edgeworth.
What the fuck are you doing?
You mean to suggest that this is evidence of the body having been moved through the tunnel?
I do. Furthermore, Mr. Carcerado, you are the only person who could have done it. Nobody else had access, fuckhead!
You have our thanks, Mr. Carcerado. Truly. Finally, the truth comes into view. Now unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident.
What? You ain't pinning this on me! I'm glad to see that we are finally in agreement, Your Honor.
Oh, no, fuck you.
Fucking Christ!
Oh, if only we were, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Carcerado may have been an accomplice, but not of Mr. Connus. No, he was working with Mr. Knight.
I don't have an issue with that, actually.
Hold it!
What do you mean?
I do not believe that he moved Mr. Knight's body. Instead, I believe that he lent Mr. Knight the use of the keys he stole.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Granted, it seems likely that he attacked Mr. Knight.
He said that. He confessed to that.
He said he did.
He confessed to that thing. Dumb fuck.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that Mr. Knight was knocked unconscious as a result. And what if he wasn't? What if he had Mr. Carcerado? What if he and Mr. Carcerato had reached a certain agreement?
What kind of agreement exactly?
Mr. Knight was plotting an escape for which he recruited a means of leaving his cell. And here was that precise means, in the form of the keys Mr. Carcerado had just stolen from the guard. Mr. Carcerado himself would need to pass through Mr. Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Mr. Knight needed only to shout and alert the guards, and Mr. Carcerado's plan would be ruined. And so, the two struck a deal.
Hold it! Lady, none of that happened. The only striking I do was with my fists.
My, still you deny it.
So, we're agreeing that we still disagree.
Mr. Knight and Mr. Carcerado unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage.
But no, off topic, but have you ever gotten fan art? I think like once. I remember once. And then like I tried to look back at it and the account got deleted and that was a little, or like it got like, I don't know if they deleted it or if it got like removed or whatever, but I tried to find it again and it was gone and I was a little sad. But it was like, I mean, check Twitter. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh, I just got flashback. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. Wait, this is awesome. Wait, this is fucking awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna show this on stream. This is fucking great. Holy shit. Hold on, save image as. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on stream. That's fucking awesome. Holy shit. Browse, change this to this. Oh my god, wait, that's so sick. You drew me so well, may I say. That's such a good drawing of this. Holy shit, I love it. Thank you I love this art style so much. Holy shit. Hold on. Like, oh my god, that's so fucking sick. Dude, thank you. I love it. It'll be a GG. I love the way you drew it. You did it so well. Oh my god. I tried sticking to the way you look. I know, it's great, dude. 10 out of 10. Holy shit. That's awesome. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That's so cool. Oh my god. That's so... I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna just leave it. It's like putting it on the fridge. I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna leave it right here so that we always have it on frame. Just a little... There we go. Perfect. I'm just gonna have it right there. I'm just gonna have it right there for the rest of the stream. That's fucking awesome. Oh my god. Okay, thank you for that. That's awesome, dude. Oh my god. Okay.
Mr. Saint was then able to move him into the prison proper just as planned.
Thank you. I feel glad to be in frame forever. No, it's sick, dude. Okay, also, bullshit. I want to point out, this is bullshit. Mr. Knight had Mr. Carcerado unlock his cell so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. What would... He has no reason to tell. Knight doesn't... Okay, going by your fucking frame of logic here, Knight has nothing to gain by not ratting out Carcerado. Like, he has no reason to, right? His plan still works with or without Carcerado. Just don't tell him you're also planning an escape, get him gone, because that's one less person to worry about.
What the fuck are we talking? Why would a means of... Oh. I guess, but still, it just feels very flimsy.
Aha! Then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did the dirty deed. That doesn't mean what you think it means. Objection! Were neither of you fucking listening? The scent on Knight's body proves that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved from his cell to the... I hate when you talk over me.
Perhaps if you let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth.
I am not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel. Then what are you driving at? What the hell?
Is this a trick question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took.
Right!
However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell.
What? Huh? Then how did it get down there, numbnuts?
There's another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there?
No. Next question.
The well in the yard?
Oh yeah, that thing. But it couldn't, though.
Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. There, he killed Mr. Knight.
No.
He threw his body down the bottom.
That still doesn't line up. Because if we were out there, we would have seen a blood stain. This is not enough. This is not enough because they were keeping Circus stuff in Workshop A.
That's over. So like you're not proving anything here. Like that doesn't make sense. The fuck?
Right on the well.
Mr. Connis's dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body here to the owner's cell from the bottom of the well.
Why?
Why are we doing here? What the fuck? On that note, I would ask you to recall something. What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery?
Right.
What the fuck are we doing here? Right, the circus. Yeah, what? The circus show, right? Regina and Simeon were performing for everyone. Wait, Simeon! Ah! Ah, indeed. And so you see how it must also have been him who disposed of the body.
He was flung! Judge Gavelle is a truly formidable opponent. I don't know what point she's making. She so effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts.
I propose that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. And as we have established, Mr. Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw the body down the well, and I am sure you will all agree.
No, I won't agree, because he was flung. That's like talk to fucking Lagarde told us he was flung. He was flung, Ed. He was flung, Ed. He flung. In the 15 minutes, he was flung. He doesn't know where, like,
I mean, I guess we never got told where, but
still. Fuck you.
Ample time to throw the body down the well, I'm sure you will agree.
Objection.
Your deduction is impressive, Your Honor. However,
even supposing that Knight's body was indeed thrown down the well, you cannot conclusively say that it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
Overruled. My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have.
What? Why the fuck not?
Mr. Carcerato was using that tunnel at around the time the show began. Mr. Carcerato, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there?
No. Place was clean.
If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began, Carcerato would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing. You can't really see shit in there. Also, like, okay,
I wanna freak the fuck out.
Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory.
Could have happened before.
What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna freak out. Furthermore, Mr. Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. Yeah, because everyone was there. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop at some point during the show. I'm not denying that. It could have been before he'd... Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? Wait, no, never mind, no, he gets flung. Maybe the body was flung instead into the well? I don't know, feels very suspicious. What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth? The body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well. Things don't look good for Mr. Saint still. Your Honor, your theory is still just that, a theory. And I posit that you lack the evidence to back it up. I concede that, for the moment, I do not. May I suggest that we investigate the yard again? Okay, I'm gonna probably end stream with the next, like, to be continued. Because I do have things I need to do. Very well, may the goddess of justice go with you. Cool. Now then, to the yard. Perhaps we can finally put this case to rest. Oh, good! Good! What's that sound? Yikes, is there a fire? Did somebody else escape? Should we maybe skip town too? Who said hold it? Oh, hold it, darlings, please. There's nothing to be alarmed about. By which I mean that's not an alarm. It's the dinner bell. Are we fucking kidding? Although I suppose it is rather alarming if you aren't used to it. It certainly scared the heck out of me. I'm so sorry, Sweet Pea. I hope you can forgive us. All right, you two, back to your post. Chop chop. What? And as for you, Rocco Carcerato, it's time you went back to your room. Fine, I get the picture. Come on, Teddy, we're out of here. Wait, what's happening? I'm so confused. Warden Lagarde, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now. Oh, darlings, don't you have homes of your own to go to? Visiting hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow, No! It's imperative that we investigate it right away! I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Murderer's Escape Bee is so eventful. It's time our guests went home to Betty Buys, isn't it? Yes, it is. Come now, darling, don't make me bore you with all that I'm the warden, this is an order nonsense. Are you gonna tell her, Warden Lagarde is Aww. Her word is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. I bid you all good day. Oh, I'd look better when I bow. For the record. The court record. What are you waiting for, Kittykins? Don't like that name. Off you go! Fine. At least there is a tomorrow for me. Judge Gavel believes that Knight's body was dropped down the well and then taken through Mr. Carcerato's cell to the workshop. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? She also seems to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one to move the body. But was he really the only one with the opportunity to do so? Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will. Yes, we will. I will prove that Mr. Saint is innocent, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And there's our to be continued. Okay. I have a lot of thoughts. Right now. We're gonna... Nope. Stop it. Stop. No, I don't want to play basketball. Nope. Oh, it completely changes. Oh, God. Anyways. Back to title. Don't save because I just saved. Back to title. All right. So, I have thoughts about this case right now. It could change as I continue with it. Right now, though, it feels like it's dragging a bit. Because it felt like we were at the end. Great stream, loved being its possible one viewer. That's fair. That happens a lot here. Well, actually, 0 happens a lot here, but you know.
And, like, I feel like this could have stopped with Carcerado's breakdown. You know, like, it feels like Carcerado's breakdown felt like a good ender, and then we got the I didn't build the whole thing myself, and then the whole well thing and the sweet scent. I don't know, it feels a little like we could have ended it a while ago, but we're still going. Like, there's a whole other part to this. Feels a little weird. This game is so long, yeah. Yeah, and like Ace Attorney games are long, like chapters are long. That's not really a surprise for the series. Like, even the last game felt in terms of like the actual, like, got very drawn out. Yeah, but we'll see how maybe my thoughts on that will go away by the end of it. It's one of the core short scale. Fuck. Well, we'll see what happens. Anyways, I am gonna do the YouTube outro now, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Video on the top right is the last time I played Ace Attorney Investigations, in case you want to see the rest of the plot, or like how we got here. Video on the bottom right is something YouTube picked out specifically for you based on your likes, and you should trust them because YouTube's never been wrong ever in their life. Thing by me is to subscribe. If you click it, then it shows that you like what I'm doing, that you want to see more from me, which makes me feel good. And also, I'm going to finish this game anyways, but you know, it makes me feel good. Also, check out the Twitch. Okay, bye.